Oh, is actually working. Brilliant. What a bizarre, yet truly brilliant thing that absolutely no one is expecting at this exact moment. Because why in the world would they? I mean, this is literally out of nowhere, and once again, after I have died and been resurrected for like the how many times is this? How many times have I like killed this cursed thing and then brought it back? Too many, in all honesty. Way too many. Anyway, hello people. I have returned. Maybe not. Maybe this is merely an AI I have trained to mimic my voice patterns and speech impediments. Who knows? No, I am moderately back. I am sure that you could be imagining you. I could be part of a shared delusion that you people have. How are there 15 of you already? Like I literally haven't made anything since like freaking December. Why are people here? Hello people. Hello people, it's Poet. Wow, that's an intro I haven't heard in a long time. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing stuff, aren't I? God, the ADHD has kicked in way too quickly today. It's probably because I have a completely ruined sleep schedule and am drowning in school. So, hey. I do become a ghost to people. That is true. Why was I gone this time? Well, you know what? That's a mystery, isn't it? Anyway, let's get off the loading screen. Wait, what are like the music and sounds like? Okay. Alright. Video settings. What do we got this at? Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, no, I do need to fix one thing. Oh gosh, it's this. Where? Keybinds. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I need to fix some keybinds because otherwise I'm going to lose my dang mind. Because it's gonna be like, oh, auto jump off. Good, brilliant, absolutely lovely. Let's make a world. You're making a mod. That's fantastic. Good luck. New world. No, what we're gonna call it something slightly less vanilla, which will be vanilla. No. What am I gonna call this? We'll just call this Dinos live stream world 2023, or no, not 2022-3. I haven't made it that far into the future yet. I have made it far. Trust me, I've seen 2038, and I have seen what happens, and to be honest, you know what? It's kind of dank. So, you know what? That's lovely. I think default just automatically puts on all the mods. By the way, for people wondering about mods, yes is the only answer I have for you. Because, to be honest, I don't even know. I made this pack, like... Actually, literally, I've only added... No, 2 mods. A sub-mod for the main mod I'm using, and then the actual mod, and then I just threw it in the Alex's Mobs pack I've been using. So, I mean, hey, you know what? Why go to the trouble of making something new when something old I have works just fine? Is the music even audible? I don't think so. So I'm going to quickly bump it up a little bit. I was incredibly tempted, and I'm not going to lie, to put the Bosnian artillery song as the intro for all this, because for some reason my brain went, heh, funny. But I unfortunately decided against that. How's life been? It's going. It's just going, and that's about as far as I've made it, but that's pretty good for me, I'm not gonna lie. I am going to Japan in May, though, so that's fantastic. You know, I'm gonna go see a bunch of cool stuff. Why was I gone this time? Why was I gone? What do I even say? No data, excellent condition. I'm gonna laugh if this thing just, like, crashes and dies immediately, because how loud is the game? I think the game is louder than the music. That's funny to me. Let's actually, where's the ambient environment? I'm gonna turn that down a little bit because I'm gonna go insane otherwise. Wait, what am I am playing Minecraft. I haven't really been playing much Minecraft recently. I have kind of forgotten to a degree how to actually play this game, which is, you know, it's a thing, right? You know, I mean, I guess one person. That's the correct form. There we go. I am mildly coherent. Might say that playing Minecraft is like riding a bicycle. Once you get into it, you never really forget how to play it. I would like to refute that by, if I don't play most games for like more than 2 days, I completely forget what I've done in them and how to play them. But if I don't play a game for 3 years, somehow I remember perfectly how to play it. I'm an enigma, and I don't understand it. Alright, we're gonna go... Well, I was gonna say go grab some resources from over here, but realistically, we're going to pillage the village and then burn it all down, because that's about how much... Ooh! I just clicked my butt. I'm so used to playing in creative right now that I just clicked the mouse button I set to like select block so I could see what it was. Oh man, I'm not intelligent most of the time. Let's be real here. 1 to 10, how boring is school? Yes. That's really about all I can say. Bitrate is lower than recommended value. Well, I can't really fix that because I am on school internet and it is about 4. So, you know, it might be laggy. But hey, you know what? That is what it is. And yeah. Probably, I mean, maybe turning down the render distance a smidge might help. Who knows? I'm not overly bothered. I'm not an enigma, I just have ADHD. You know what? But that does make me an enigma, right? If you think about it like that, right? My brain is an enigma that even I can't understand on the best of days. And today is not the best of days. Today is a day of insanity, and that is why I am here, because normally I would probably just be sitting around, maybe I'd be watching something, probably building a tank, because I like to do that, because I am somehow, like, absolutely ancient. I am, oh, what's the word? I love this word, and I have completely forgotten it. It is, what is the word? I was gonna say antiquated, but that's not the word I'm thinking of. It's something else. It means a similar thing. And I'll remember the word in like 10 minutes, and then I'll shout it, and people will be like, what do you mean by that? And I'll be like, that was the word I was trying to think of 10 minutes ago. And people will be like, whoa. And I'll be like, wow. Wait, what? No, I actually have to read chat. That is problematic, since I'm not very good at that thing. Let me. Oh, I think my PC must have restarted because at some point, because there are a bunch of things open which usually I would not have open, and that makes a lot of sense. I was like, wait a second, something ain't right. Wait a second, hold on a minute, something ain't right here. Anyway, oh my gosh. Well, I'm also partially back because I watched something that I realized the vast majority of people here probably don't even know about, because it's like 7 years old, but it was an old VOD I made out of a live stream I did on Skyrim. Man, good times. Actually competent editing and streaming compared to what I do nowadays. So, I mean, to be honest, all I've realized is in 7 years, somehow I got worse at this whole thing. So, you know what? That's impressive. I'd love to see the mobs for this mod. Oh, yes. So, that's something I should describe real fast. The mobs we have. I did mess around a little bit in creative beforehand to see what they looked like, right? And the only thing I can describe them as is go back to like 2013 Fossils and Archaeology, and make them even derpier. And that's about the same energy the mods models have, and I love it. I wouldn't even say they're like my favorite dinosaur models, but I absolutely adore the fact that they are derpy, because every other mod basically wants to be Jurassic Craft, unless it's fossils and archaeology. In which case, this actually stands out amongst dinosaur mods and doesn't just look like I'm playing the exact same thing I've been told to play like 20 trillion times because everything looks the same, which is amazing. No, the dinosaurs do not spawn naturally. I mean, this is based on fossils, so no, I have to make like a cultivator, and I gotta dig up dinosaur bones. Basically, we gotta do the intro to Jurassic Park, and then we can actually have more fun. Speaking of Jurassic Park, I actually watched Jurassic Park and the Lost World last week while I was on spring break, which was awesome. I haven't seen either of those movies in like 3 or 4 years. Oh my god, I haven't seen those in ages. Damn. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. VSync under the render distance. MQX. What the heck? I'll just put it at like unlimited. We'll see what happens. To max rendered. Have I seen the new previews for fossils and archaeology? Yes, because I have been following their mod for too long at this point. Okay. I feel like I am going to... I want to be careful with what I say about fossils and archaeology, because it's every time I do one of these things, right? Out of nowhere. And somehow, people who work on that mod end up... At least someone. It happens with frightening consistency, and it makes me scared to talk about fossils and archaeology, because I'm like, oh no, will a dev show up somehow? Or someone who works on the textures or something. But man, if there is one thing Fossils is very good at, it is teasing us with updates that won't come for like 60 years. I am very excited for the mod to update, but that is why we are playing this mod today and not Fossils and Archaeology, because my god, I cannot play 1.12 Fossils and Archaeology again. I will literally lose my mind if I launch 1.12 again to play that version of the mod. It is too old. The game version is too old. So many features are missing. I cannot go back that far anymore. Like, I just can't do it. So yeah. But yeah, I've been following the stuff. It looks cool. I still have my usual complaint with it that oh gosh, it's the Planet Zoo music, which is a lot louder. What am I doing? Who knows? Who cares? That's the real answer here. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, it's a ruined portal. It's one of the giant ones. That's awesome. Wait a second. I'm gonna pull up this, because I seem to remember, maybe I'm wrong, but wasn't there like... Yeah, there was this. Yeah. I'm just gonna use this music for the background, because TBH, I quite like the sound of it more. It's basically the Planet Zoo music, but like lo-fi, which makes it infinitely better. Oh wait, I can move my thing up a little bit more. I can see everything. There we go. All right. The mod page, it has the sharks with the weird, like the anvil thing. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. I literally looked at it like 5 minutes ago, and I still don't remember. 5 minutes ago, maybe more like 30. No. It was like an hour and a half ago. 2 hours ago? It was some amount of time ago. I'm not very good with time. Time is an anomalous thing that I'm not frankly sure runs in a linear way at this point, because I'll be like, oh sweet, I have like, an hour before I have to go do something, and then by the time I actually go do something, it's been 5 hours, and I can no longer go do the thing, because apparently I completely missed my time window for it. So as far as I'm concerned, time doesn't work the way it's supposed to, or maybe my brain just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Either is a likely option, and I'm leaning more towards the second. Also, I need to actually get stuff done. Holy crap. I am... How do people watch this? Is it, like, honestly, is it like watching a toddler? Because that's what it feels like sometimes. I'm like, I don't get a lot done. Oh yeah, I have to actually... What are those nests? I think that's exotic birds. So that's been around for ages. I mean, I used to use exotic bird. No, I'm pretty sure actually I've used it in every time I've tried to build a zoo in this game. I have always used that mod because it's just actually really, it adds some very nice little decorative blocks that are really useful for a lot of exhibits. Oh, come on, it's nighttime. Favorite preview remodel? Oh gosh, I actually have to look at it to remember. I do rather like the Dilo remodel. I'm not crazy about the textures. I mean, I think the green one is more interesting, but that one's cool. What was the other one? I have to scroll back quite a lot to find. Oh, I love it. Basically all the new pterosaurs they seem to be making are fantastic. I'm very excited for those. Love the Failure Saur remakes. Those are all really awesome. But yeah, anyway, when it comes to updating, I think there's an 18.2 port or something. Tested it on the Discord. There will be a bunch of remodels and retextures. That's cool. Oh, Stethecanthus, that's correct. Thank you, person. Philip. Wait, no, Philip. Happier. There we go. I can't read. Well, I can read. That's the weird thing, right? You wouldn't necessarily know this, especially from these streams. Although I think the ADHD definitely comes out more in the live stream than in the videos, because somehow I've like... And I think it's because genuinely in the majority of the videos, right? I genuinely try and like... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I need torches. That's what I need. I try to like make it super duper chill, and apparently I've started looking back at some of them, I basically make... Like, unintentionally, I started making what you could probably almost call, like, a Bob Ross vibe in the videos, which is bizarre to me because that is not usually the vibe I have in my nonsensical existence. Usually, as you guys can tell here, I am an agent of chaos, and my brain is constantly on fire. So I don't know how I make it so chill in those, but yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, the flamingos are a staple of all of this. I mean... Where would we be in this this mess of a channel if there were no flamingos? Like, the flamingos are the channel. The day I stop making flamingo exhibits, the day the channel dies, which explains why it did die. You know, I didn't do flamingos in the last zoo, and that is why the channel just like exploded. You know, picking up what I'm putting down, people. Axe. Can I work on the zoo? Right. So about the zoo, because people, I knew this was gonna pop up. I did actually, I drove to go get some lunch at like, well, it's like 4 p.m. for me. And I drove to get lunch at like 3 p.m. because I am, again, I don't have a sleep schedule. So I wake up at weird hours, eat really late or really early, and then don't eat for the rest of the day. It's a piggy. Hello, piggy. Hello, bear. What was I saying? Something. Oh yeah, but anyway, I was like, oh yeah, what are things people are probably gonna ask? Because I probably need to think of some responses to some of them, so I don't just go like, for like 30 minutes. I actually, the Alex's Mob Zoo, because I know that's everyone's favorite thing in the world, that I have made, which really astounds me. I don't really understand it, but you guys seem to have an insane love for that idea. What is it? Okay, so I do actually have an episode in the works, although saying an episode in the works is kind of ironic, because I've been recording the first episode for about a month and a half now, and I'm maybe about 2/3 of the way through the build, which is yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's basically all I can say. I am about 2/3 of the way through the first build after about a month and a half of trying to make it, because I work on it for like 15 to 30 minutes, and then I go do something else, forget about it, come back a week later, work another 30 minutes on it, so on and so forth. Yeah, Dinos coming back when Fossils updates. I'd like to. If I have the time, and the energy to, I certainly would like to. I do genuinely love that mod. And if it's on a newer version, I will probably want to go play it. Am I eventually going to play on the Dinos FNA Park, or will you start a new series at any given point? Oh, do you mean like the old one from like 2 years ago? Oh no, I'm not going back to that. I won't. I'm not. Right. Here's a general thing, and I think I've explained this before to people. I have. So right. Okay. You know how a lot of people have really strange anxieties where you just don't like to go back to things, like you don't want to do something like answer the phone if it's ringing, or your mom leaves you in the line at the grocery store and in charge of the items while she goes to grab something else, like that kind of stuff. One of mine is definitely, I don't like to go back to old projects I haven't touched in a long time. If it's an old project I haven't touched in like a year, I am never reopening that world, except for if I'm feeling incredibly nostalgic one evening, and then I'll open it up, walk around, have a good time, and then get off. But no, I'm not returning to that world. It had too many problems with how I was working on it, and just world issues, so no, I'm not going back to it. I will be starting afresh with new ideas, new plans, all that kind of stuff, because that's the kind of thing I do. Which is, brilliant. Weird or dumb, depending on who you ask. Let me see. All right. The Prehistoric Fauna series. Oh, hello to new people who have joined. Welcome to the insanity. What was I gonna say? What about the Prehistoric Fauna series? Okay, so that, right? I know I left it off with what, the Ceratosaur exhibit. So I did actually finish off all the Jurassic section. So all of that's done. I built all of it, actually. We've got the Allosaur, the massive herbivore exhibit. Both are done. Both were recorded. I didn't do the voiceover for either or the end shots, but I did record them, like the actual exhibit build. So that's actually been done since December. Which may prompt many of you to ask, oh, well then why did we not see those 2 episodes? That is because I just never got around to editing them, and by the time I got back to being able to record, I just didn't really feel like, well, basically a lot of stuff just kind of happened. I didn't really have time, and then I didn't feel like it. And at this point, I think my plan is I am going to finish it. I am going to upload it, but I'm just going to wait until I have basically gotten everything down. Like, I'm going to wait to finish the whole, what would you call it? Cretaceous area and everything. And I think what was it? I figured after all the exhibit videos and then like a final tour, it was like 7 episodes or something like that. So I'm just going to release them in like 1 week, late May, maybe. And yeah, that'll be that. I do want to finish it. It's turned out really well. And I think honestly, not having touched the world in like 2 months is probably a good thing, because it means I'll be able to come at it with fresh ideas and not just be building the same enclosure for like the 12th time, which, if I'm honest, is one of the reasons I generally stop working on a world for a while. Is because, let's be real here, I've built 1 billion zoos at this point, and I build them because people love them, and I like them too, right? But if you have to build a bunch of zoos back to back, you start building a lot of the same things over and over and over and over. And, well, I mean, let's be real, that gets boring for you, and it gets boring for me, so I try not to... Sometimes I just need to take a break from it, so that way there's, like, actually something interesting, so I can come up with new ideas and all that. So my teeth just touched each other in a horrifying way, and the sensation of it is making my brain basically feel like the same way as if someone just scratched nails on a chalkboard, and I hate it, and I want to roll over and die. Okay, anyway. Man, the insanity. If you can't tell, my brain is just going absolutely off the charts right now. Let's keep exploring. I don't see an area I really want to settle down in. And actually, this mod doesn't like have a wiki, and I forgot to install not enough items, so I don't know how to make most of the stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, Project Nublar mod I've not, but I'm gonna guess that is another mod in the vein of Jurassic Craft, since it's got a Jurassic Parky kind of name, and I don't know. I'll be honest, the original Jurassic Craft from like 2015 was fine. I enjoyed that mod. It was decent. I have not enjoyed any of the mods that have spewed out of it or been inspired by it since then, because they all feel incredibly derivative and unoriginal. Plus, I just generally don't like the dinosaur designs all that much. It feels weird. It feels like I should just, like, honestly, at that point with like Jurassic Craft, I just feel like I should be playing like I should be playing like JWE or like Prehistoric Kingdom or something, you know, something like if I went that high quality of a model and like this much like intensive Jurassic Park lore stuff, I'm just gonna go play an actual dinosaur zoo building game because that makes way more sense to me. My god. Make a tapir enclosure. I don't know if there's even a tapir in the mods I have for the Alex's Mob Zoo. If there is, sure. If there isn't, no, I probably won't make a tapir enclosure, because part of my solution to actually finish that world is don't add a ton of mods. Keep my mod list short and sweet, and that'll be that, you know? I left off on the Sarasuchus exhibit? You're expecting Cerrato like 3 months ago. No. Well, then you haven't checked the channel in 3 months, because yeah, 3 months ago, Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus episode was uploaded. Will there be more videos soon? You're sorry for content. I'm trying, okay? That's all I could really tell you guys. I am trying, but there's a lot going on right now, and to be honest, I'm just tired. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time right now to really just sit down for. And so you're gonna be like, but you're streaming right now, and for those of you who are on my have watched these, you know, like, oh, you know, like, oh wow, he streams for like 2 or 3 hours usually, and that is true. And the reason I can do that is because it's really easy to just sit down and talk and you know, just make progress, because like I don't need to do what I have to do with actual episodes, which is, right, I gotta spend like 2 hours planning, like searching up reference images and ideas and brainstorming, and then like, you know, also just prototyping things till I can come up with some general ideas that I think are gonna work. And then after that, I have to go and like actually set up the, you know, go on the world, figure out where I'm throwing this thing, and then I actually have to build it, and that takes a long, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to die. I did not realize what my health was. I almost backed into lava. Oh, that's par for the course, ain't it? What was it? Yeah, I gotta do all that, and then I have to actually build the thing, and that takes a long time, because especially for the Alex's Mob stuff, I can't just replay mod it. So I actually have to like build and then commentate, and then build and then commentate, and build and commentate. It just takes longer. Because like the prehistoric fauna stuff, I'm like, oof, that's so much easier. I just build for like a couple of hours and then time lapse it, boom, that's the majority of it done. Super easy, which is why I like replay mod, because it makes my attempts to make these things really, it's basically the lazy man's option, and because I'm strapped for time, it's brilliant. But the ones everyone wants to see take longer, and yeah, it's a bit more of a process, and it's kind of annoying. Oh gosh, there's a lot of people asking things. But yeah, anyway, when will content return? At the earliest, not till late May, because I need to finish college, and then I'm going to Japan, and then when I get back from Japan, I'll probably like try and make some stuff over the summer, and see where that goes. I'd be interested in making another zoo, maybe with Frickenzy's fauna. I've not heard of that. If it's an add-on for like Pocket Edition, no. If it's an actual mod, maybe. I do kind of have a Zawa Zoo also in the works. I didn't actually build anything on the world, but I drew up plans in like a notebook, so maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. You sound like life just beat the joy out of you. You used to sound so happy. I mean, all right. If you're talking about like in videos or right now, if it's right now, it's a mixture of I'm really tired, so yeah. I also just have like stress with school, so that kind of beat me down a bit. But I don't know. It's just funny. I think part of it is like when I started all this, right? Like it was a very like I started making these stupid videos like how long ago was it now? Like oh my gosh, it's been like 10 years. It's almost been 10 years I think since I started doing this whole thing. And I think to a degree some of my it's true. Some of my enthusiasm kind of dropped a bit. Because as one could probably say, like if you do the same thing for like a decade, some of the fun of it kind of starts to go. Ooh, plant fossils, that's cool. But yeah, I do still enjoy it, and I'm trying to get more back into, well, this kind of voice set, like, being more energetic, being more excited. I am genuinely kind of excited to be playing right now. It's fun. I haven't done it in a while. Oh yeah, I should make armor real quick so I don't like get murked by something. Yeah, we'll make a sword as well. Why not? There we go. Brilliant. I should also really have like a base somewhere so I don't like just die and lose all my stuff, because that would be quite painful. Quite painful indeed. Why do I always have head bobbing turned off? Because it makes me feel sick to have the head bobbing on, and it discombobulates me. I have never played with it on. Having a bobbing screen really just weirds me out, and I don't like it. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that before, though. So, props to you. That is like fun to have an interesting, different question. But yeah, I just don't like it. It makes me feel weird when I have it on. I think at one point I had like a conflict with some mod I used, so I couldn't find the option to get rid of it, and I literally just stopped playing and went through the entire mod pack for like an hour and a half to figure out how to turn it off, because I was like, I'm not standing for this. Just making the dinosaurs look cool. Maybe I will. Have I played Prehistoric Nature? Oh, that was a fossil. Paleozoic fossil. That's cool. I think I have. If it's kind of what I'm thinking it is, then I think I have. But is that the one that's like the Precambrian and the Cambrian and like all of these like super ancient time periods, and it has like 1 billion mobs in it? Because if it's that mod, then yes, I've played it before, and controversial opinion once again, not a terribly big fan of it. Mostly because it has the same problem I find with a lot of mods like that. There's too much. And I know some people be like, oh, but isn't more better? No, not when you have to do with it what I have to do with it. If I'm gonna like, actually sit down and do some video thing with a mod like that, because they just take. It's why I didn't like the Jurassic Craft mod when I did that series. Well, one of the reasons at least. And I know that was an absolutely beloved series, and I have trashed it before on these streams, but that mod nearly drove me insane because there were so many animals. It was never ending. As soon as I was like, okay, we just finished an area, sweet, I'm getting close to being done, it's like, yeah, no, there's like 1 billion more things to add in, and I was just like, oh no, never again, never again. Anyway. Oh, let me run away and eat real fast, and then I need to actually look at chat. Jesus. Thinking about Jurassic Craft is I have to get the newest version. You have to pay money for their Patreon. Oh, yeah, I never did any of that. You can mix the DNA with bees, wolves, and etc. Interesting. Totally didn't set your subscriptions low. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't think YouTube would really push any videos I make very much anyway. Since I have like the tiniest freaking channel. Ooh, there's a creeper. I what do we got here? I'm trying to see about fossils. I think part of the problem is, right, I am used to fossils in archaeology, and not this. So I don't really know where I should be looking for the fossils. Although I guess I found a decent amount in the deep slate. Maybe I just need to strip mine a little bit, and I'll find more. That might work as well. How do I decide what mod or animal I'm going to use for a zoo? Well, okay, so it's like a two-tier process. Usually, I find a mod, I look around and then through like recommendations from friends or just seeing someone review it on YouTube or something like that. I download a bunch, I play test a bunch of them, and then I kind of find what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy. And then from there, say I find like 5 or 6 mods I really like. I'll either do what I used to do, which was use all of them, which I don't like doing anymore because I end up with too much. It's like I end up with a bloated list of animals to add in, which is not really a good idea. So more recently then I did like polls. I would be like, okay, here's like the mods I like and I'm actually like inspired to do things with. What are you guys interested in seeing? And that's like phase 2, because then it's like, okay, it's like, I mean, if I just picked all the mods I specifically just wanted to play, like, not that no one would watch them, but fewer people would watch it. And I mean, at the end of the day, I do kind of need people to watch this stuff for me to be able to like, because, it's like if no one watches it, there's not really a point putting hours of work into making another one of them, right? Like, it needs to actually get some like feedback for me to be like, okay, yeah, I can put all the effort into making more of this. And I also have to have ideas. Anyway, yeah, that's usually how I pick a mod. It's just based off of those 2 things for the most part. Do I enjoy it, and do other people want to see it? Some building zoos and making dinosaur parks for 7 years. Of course, it's going to get a bit burnt out. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's why I disappear occasionally. I just run out of ideas, but I mean, hey, I think part of it, though, more recently is just, it's been so long since I actually sat down and really, like, worked on it that I think I kind of forgot how to do a lot of it. Well, and school has been school, and I was working full-time, and lots of stuff was just going on, so, it wasn't really the best time to do a bunch of stuff, but we'll see. That being said, I'd like to get back into it, although I'm almost more like, I think I would stream more of these things, because I think that'd be easier for me. Than trying to sit down. I mean, who knows? If Fossils and Archaeology does update the next couple of months, I almost think I would actually just live stream the whole series. And maybe I'd make maybe I'd do it on Twitch or something, because I don't know if I'd want to clog up the whole channel with just live streams. But stream most of it and then just upload, cut down the streams then and upload those as the actual episodes. So, you don't have to watch like a 3-hour thing to know what happened. Man, I am really far behind. Java Mod Pocket Edition is weird. It is. First dinosaurs I'm adding monsters. That's cool. Prehistoric nature is fun. Does add quite a lot, but I would personally build a few of the creatures so you don't overwhelm yourself. Yeah. Favorite dinosaur? I don't know. It changes constantly. We'll just go with, well, I was gonna say the old usual, but I don't even know if it's my favorite anymore. I used to say Allosaurus. Allosaurus is pretty cool. We'll say Camarasaurus this time. Why not, Mix it up a little. Okay. These are Mesozoic. Okay, so we got some Mesozoic fossils, so that's a dinosaur. That's cool. I really don't know what resources I should. You know what? I might very quickly restart the game and throw in not enough items so I actually can. Wait, do I actually have it on? You know what? Options, controls, keybinds, quirk inventory, quirk miss, quirk emotes, miscellaneous. No, I don't have it on. Let me quickly look and see. I would have put money on the fact okay. You know what? Yep, I'm going to do that really fast. I'm just going to quickly relaunch the game and do that because, well, I don't know. Oh, what's my favorite build I've done overall? Oof. What is my favorite? Also, the screen's gonna be black. Don't worry about it. You know what? We'll throw the deer there. He'll just kind of sit there for a little bit, and you guys can enjoy him being there. Let's see. We need that. What's the core mod for it? Oh gosh, I do not remember. Oh, we got. You know, I'm gonna throw a couple of other mods from a different thing I was doing over like the break in. That might be the core mod I'm thinking of. I mean, I could just look it up really fast, which is probably the smarter idea. Wait, where does it say the... Oh, I'm pretty sure I found the right thing. Yeah, I'm sure I found it. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna relaunch the game now because I need to actually have something for people to watch. Favorite exhibit, that's what people asked. You know, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people would assume, you know, it's something, you know, it's like something from like my favorite series or my like favorite animal or something like that, right? And it is actually from one of my more favorite animals. I do really like this creature. But I think my favorite build I've ever done right now is the Ceratosaurus exhibit, the very last thing I uploaded. That is genuinely, I think, my favorite build. I think that is the best thing I've ever made. It just looks fantastic. I don't know what it is exactly about it, right? But it's just a perfect blend of sci-fi, which is what I would consider Jurassic Park to kind of be. It is sci-fi. It's you know, it's not based on reality, of course. But it's just this perfect blend of sci-fi and real zoo. Okay. Well, never mind. I gotta get the mods in. I knew I was missing one. And what was the other one? It was like collective, I think, right? Yep. Okay, there we go. And now to relaunch. And, you know, I should have done this beforehand, but I didn't think to do it beforehand. So, you know, that's on me. But yeah, I'd say that. In terms of like my favorite builds I've ever done, because I would classify this other thing as not necessarily an exhibit, but like a build, is probably the aviary I made for my pterosaurs in one of the dinosaurs worlds. It was the giant one. It had like the waterfall. It's not the best build I've ever done, but it is one of my favorites just because it was so cool looking in the end. In terms of overall favorite like project I've worked on was definitely the aquarium. That aquarium on the island was fantastic. I have never been more proud of a build in my life. It was amazing. Someone who just started downloading mods, what ones would you recommend so far? Fossils and Archaeology, enjoying a lot, but I still need more. Try out Salwa, try out Alex's mobs, try out Prehistoric Fauna, and try out Unusual Prehistory. I like both those mods too. Favorite series I've done. Oh gosh, you know, I'm gonna pull out my phone here because I need to actually even know. I don't even remember a lot of them anymore. To be honest, I think until the very end of it, when I just kind of lost interest and everything just kind of got too bloated, I think my favorite was the last Fossils and Archaeology Park. I would genuinely say I think that has been my very favorite series I've done. It was it went too long, and I didn't plan it out well enough. those were both issues that I think led to its downfall, because I got burnt out and I just kept rebuilding things instead of building new things, which was a problem. But I think in the end, it was probably my favorite project I've ever done. Like, it was just fun. It was so much fun just sitting there and working on what was really, at the time, one of my magnum opuses. It was the culmination of everything I had done before in a new and fantastic way. But yeah. Oh gosh, before the game crashes. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I need to actually, what does I need to do? I need to do... Oh, the game is lagging. Oh no. Oh, favorite build from the Raptor house. You liked the Deinonychus the best. The Deinonychus was cool. I think the Psittipati was the best one, though, out of all of those, because I think it was the one I actually... Oh no, is my game gonna die? Probably. I think the Psittipati was the best one, just because it was the most unique, and it was the one I had probably planned out the best. The Deinonychus wasn't very well planned out. Neither was the Herrerasaurus necessarily. Wait, it was Herrerasaurus, right? I think so. Or was it something else? I could have sworn it was a Herrerasaur. No, it's Ornitholestes. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Ornitholestes. That and the Deinonychus and the Velociraptor weren't the best planned out ones, but I think the Psittipati was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna have to relaunch, I think. I think I absolutely murdered my game, which is not good. Alright, well, let's see. I'm gonna laugh if I've killed this already because I killed my Minecraft. Yeah, give me a second to quickly fix some stuff, see if... Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Still a good series, though. Oh, yeah. Favorite build from the Reborn series. Even though it was insanely painful, I understand that. Tried building the park and some review episodes because they're so big. What was my favorite build from that? There were some really fun builds. And I think that's the thing, right? As much as I do whinge about how annoying it was to make and how that mod was just not great, I did genuinely love some of the stuff I made. Of which I think potentially the best one I made wasn't a single build, but it was the whole like underground cave swamp thing I made. That was so unbelievably amazing. I loved the whole just vibe of that section. It just had this very fun look to it, and I think that's one of the better themed areas I've ever done. And it is genuinely inspired other future builds I plan to do. It just went together so well. It looked super interesting. All the exhibits really flowed into it. And it was an area where I think I planned everything out just well enough to make it work correctly. Whereas a lot of the other things, I think, basically the longer it went on, the less and less, well, it tended to go. Because oh my gosh, what is, something has just oh, the map. It's the map loading in. Okay, there we go. Give it a second, let the rest of the chunks load in on the map, because I think that's what's killing the FPS. Yep, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say maybe we could take a look at the Reborn world, but we can't because it was corrupted, and I'm pretty sure I got rid of it just because I kind of got tired. Basically it was ruined, and I didn't want to go back and fix it, so I just kind of got rid of it, which maybe wasn't the best idea, but I mean, I feel like people would get why I did it. You know. Let's see what we got over here. More plant fossils. Let's see. But yeah. Maybe I'll look. Maybe I'll do like a stream, like not today, but maybe later on, and I'll just go back through some of the old videos, and we can like laugh at how bad a lot of them are. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, these were all like actual dinosaur fossils. That's cool. What was I gonna say? Oh, hey, what's up, Trudon? You have finally graced us with your presence. I was rather surprised. Yeah, it took you this long to find this. Although that being said, that I shouldn't be surprised. I'm more ooh, amber. It's cool. I'm more surprised anyone found this since, well, you know, I haven't made anything in like 4 months. You know, not great. Anyway, any hoozle. Do I like horror games? Okay, so here's my relationship with horror games. And actually horror in general. I love it. I love horror. I am currently rereading, well, I read them in like early high school, so like freshman year. And then, because I think I found them in like my school's library, and I hadn't read them again since. But my sister was very kind and bought me a new edition, or a collection really, of these for my birthday. My last birthday, but I absolutely love H.P. Lovecraft. All of that Cthulhu mythos is by far some of my favorite horror stories. I like a good bit of Edgar Allan Poe, a little bit of Algernon Blackwood. Basically, I love short horror stories. They are my favorite things. And I love a couple of horror movies as well. I mean, it's kind of a horror movie, but Cabin in the Woods is fantastic. That's a great one. Evil Dead's great. The Thing, also fantastic. Alien is fantastic. In terms of horror games right now, here's the thing why I kind of want to put a caveat with this. I do love horror, but I don't like a lot of horror stuff because I don't think a lot of it's very good. I don't like a lot of horror movies because I think they're too reliant on like jump scares and stuff, and I don't actually feel scared. Like it's like, you know, like something shocking happens, but I'm like, I'm not actually terrified of the premise here. Like, and, you know, that's what makes good horror, is I'm actually like scared of it. And I'm going to think about it for more than just, you know, while I'm watching the movie. Kind of like Jaws. Jaws is kind of a horror movie. It's more of a thriller, probably. But, you know, it genuinely kind of sticks with you afterwards, because then you kind of are always going to think about it every time you go near the water. And I think that's a brilliant form of horror. But a lot of horror games don't scare me. I think the last one that the whole experience scared me was probably Outlast. Outlast is terrifying, and I played that when I was like 14, and yeah, I genuinely was terrified of that game, and one of my friends replayed it recently. Well, he didn't replay it, he'd never played it before. I gave it to him and then watched him play it, and it was still pretty terrifying, I'm not gonna lie, but that's a fantastic game. Parts of Alien Isolation absolutely scared me, because that game really handles tension well, for the most part. I didn't care for the ending quite as much, but like the scene where you're in the hive is fantastic. Really, really good. But like a lot of the current horror games people are playing, like Phasmo, Phasmo to me is just absolutely boring. It's not scary at all. It's just it's like actual ghost hunting. It's just a bunch of idiots sitting in a room talking into a radio, being like, are there any ghosts in here? You know, which, I mean, it's fun to do that sometimes. You know, like if you get a couple of friends together and go to a spooky old building and do it, it's fun. Mostly just to see if you can creep your friends out, but like, you know, it's like if you boil it down, it's incredibly boring and you're not doing anything for the most part, but whatever, you know. Oh gosh. What build are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know when that was said, so I don't remember what I was talking about at that time. You know, we're just gonna dig. Oh, I'm almost out of resources. I need to smelt some stuff, so we're gonna get that done now. Oh yeah, we should type in, what is it? Wait, no, not A. Where's the button? At usual prehistory. Okay, there we go. So we got this, a book and a fossil. Okay, I know I need this. Slime. Great. I love that. Fantastic. Analyzer. Okay, so we need some redstone and a flask. And for this, we need organic. Okay, so we're gonna need slime. That's gonna be fun to get. What's my favorite hadrosaur? I don't know. I don't think about hadrosaurs too often. I guess like Corythosaur or Lambeosaur. Those are cool. It's very sad to see you didn't do the aquarium in the Dino series. Yeah, well, I don't think I ever was, if I'm honest, because well, we'd had 1.13 out for ages, and I just want to do. I don't want to do a Dinos aquarium unless I can get all the nice blocks working with, or the waterlogging features that makes everything look amazing. I want to work with waterlogged blocks because that's so much better. Reborn Swamp Cave area, yeah. It's like the one part of that park you liked. Wow. Yeah, I loved that part. It was pretty fun to build, and it turned out really well. No, the prehistoric fauna world isn't over. Also, I just realized you got here late enough that you didn't hear that. I do actually have the next 2 Jurassic Park section episodes already finished. They've been finished since early January, late December. But I just never finished editing them or doing the voiceovers. So my current plan is to finish the last few builds I need to do, record all of it, edit everything, and then sometime later in May, when I get back from Japan, upload all of them in one go. Like in 1 week, I'll just upload all of them. So that way we finish it, and then I can fully move on to something else. You're new? Welcome to this. Your geology professor who's a paleo biomechanist modeled chicken bone legs in a CT scan sheet a few years now. That's cool. Yeah, no. I don't know how you can do geology. I tried. Well, I say I tried. I viewed a geology type class and was like, yeah, no, this is nothing I could do. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel like a lot of people, well, I mean, I even for a short time thought I was going to do something with dinosaurs when I grew up, but no, I could not. I am too impatient. I can't stand being in school for how long you would need to be to do anything with dinosaurs, so, yeah. Man. What a meme, what a meme. Got a question, why did the prehistoric fauna zoo stop after a while? Just gave the answer to that. Just kind of needed time, needed inspiration. I tried building a Cretaceous exhibit and it just didn't look good. Even the Allosaurus one I had to do like 3 times. No, Ceratosaurus was like 3 times. Allosaurus was like 6 builds. Because I just couldn't get it right. And the exhibits weren't looking like actual exhibits. They were looking like sci-fi things or things I would have built like 4 years ago, and I didn't want that. I wanted something nice. And yeah, it just took a long time, and I finally got something that worked, and then I was super burnt out and just needed a little bit of a break, and that break just turned into haven't made anything in a while. So yeah, anyway, that's that. Oh, it has to be a 9. Alright, let's just like boom, 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 bam. I do love that blocks of raw ore are a thing because it makes inventory management so much easier. What made me start making YouTube videos? It was just like, well, for the fun of it mostly. It was a way to, it was like an outlet for my creativity. I liked creating things, and it was a way for me to share my creations with people. So that's kind of why I got into it. And it's still why I think I've kept doing it. It's like, not that it's the reason I create things. Well, not in general, at least. I think it's the reason I create things in Minecraft, though, nowadays. Because, I don't know, I'm so used to, especially with this game, like, and a lot of other games I've realized, too, like, I don't really want to invest a bunch of time creating stuff if I'm the only one who's ever going to see it, because it just kind of feels like, you know, it's like, well, what's the point? If I can't share it with anyone, why am I building this, you know? And I'm not that way with all my art stuff, though. I mean, like, my model tank hobby is mostly one I just kind of keep to myself, because it's more of like, well, it's a hobby, it's a relaxation thing. I do that because it calms me down to do it, especially after a long week. Just opening up a box and taking out all the plastic bits and building something out of it is super therapeutic to me. But like, I love sharing my drawings with friends and family because I'm like, oh, you know what? I spent a lot of time making this, so yeah, it's fun to share what I've done. Not that I draw as much as I used to, though. I definitely don't. I need to draw a lot more. I think I'd love to get back into where I was, because I think I've honestly dropped in skill with that a lot more than I used to be. Hello. You're glad I'm back. Thank you. It always surprises me that people are still around when I just disappear. I do feel bad for disappearing, don't get me wrong. It's just hard to kind of keep up with this with how things currently are. I'd like it to have more time for a lot of this. Favorite real world fish. I don't know if I have a favorite fish. I don't know. Sharks, I guess. I do like sharks. Sharks are cool. Where in Japan am I going? Well, I've like the friends I'm going with, right? They have a whole itinerary they've been putting together of where we're going. I don't like itineraries, and my plan is mostly just to go wherever I feel like going at the time. Gonna be in Tokyo, I think, for the most part. I want to go see Kyoto, Osaka, maybe go to Hiroshima. I want to see the massive torii gate out in the bay. I forget what it's called, mostly because it's in Japanese, and I unfortunately do not speak any Japanese. Although I really need to learn at least some basic phrases before I go. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in Tokyo. I want to see Himeji Castle, which I think is in Kyoto, but I might be wrong. There's a cool battleship in Tokyo Bay that I want to see. So yeah, a couple of museums I want to go to. Want to do a bunch of hiking, that kind of stuff. Iridescent shark, that's cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Play Ark. Oh gosh. Well, people have asked me to play Ark before, and I have played it, even on this cursed channel. Yeah, I'm never gonna make Ark videos again. I hate Ark with a passion. I really genuinely hate that game. It is infuriating for me. And I know a lot of people love that game, and you know, nothing against people who like it. Like, if you love that game, that's awesome. I mean, I like a lot of games most people don't like anyway. But man, I can't play Ark. It just drives me insane. I can't stand a lot of it. It's very, very much just like, I sit and I'm like, okay, now to tame a bunch of dinosaurs, try to build a base, and then one thing rolls along, kills and then sets you back like 6 hours, and I'm just like, nope, I'm done. Absolutely done with all that nonsense. Oh, sorry, I need to, my throat is like absolutely, I should probably throw some torches down. There we go. Absolutely dying. What was it? Where have I been? Lots of places. Mars. The ethereal realm. Lots of stuff, you know? Just kind of traveling across dimensions, as one does, I've just been busy. Busy. I say that. I play. I mean, I haven't really even played that many hours of Ark. I've played more hours of War Thunder, and I regret that way more, even though I still play War Thunder. That game is so cancerous, and yet I keep playing it. Because I don't know why. I really should stop playing it. It is just an infuriating game. But hey, you know, sometimes we do things that make us insane. Because it's just a human thing to do. Yeah, Ark's... I think it's also just right. The problem with me in Ark is also just it takes too... Like, it's a grind-intensive game, and I just don't have the time or... Like 6 or 7 years ago, sure, I actually kind of enjoyed Ark, but I had a lot more time to do, like, grind-intensive games like that, and I don't really anymore. so I don't like playing them. Like the longest games I play, I mean, you could argue Minecraft is somewhat grind intensive, but it's not that level of grind intensiveness. Went down a lot deeper than I meant to go. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, it's just too grindy, and I just don't have enough time or interest to do a grind like that. So, you know, I play like strategy games instead because I find those a lot more fun. Oh yeah, I saw you asked that question, that Discord, about Washington invading Mexico, and I would say nope. Well, A, he wouldn't, because there is no Mexico at that point, and America can't beat Spain in like 1780. So no. I would not think that would be a possibility. When I graduate college, will I stop YouTube? I don't know. Not immediately. I mean, if anything, it's probably more likely that I'll start making more videos when I graduate, because I'll actually have time and not have homework to do. You know, I go to work, do my stuff, come home, and I'm done. And that will be nice. So yeah, I mean, I think all of that should hopefully make things a bit easier. As for like how much longer after that I'll keep doing it, I don't know. I don't really have a set plan. I always just kind of figured I'd keep going until I finally decide either A, I don't have time anymore, or I really just don't have any interest in it anymore. And at that point, you know, I'll just kind of see where I feel like going. Spent too much time with that torture. Oh, honestly, it's such a bad game, but I keep playing it. I've almost got 3,000 hours in it. I've been playing it for like 10 years almost. Well, no, not 10, because it came out like 10 years ago. I must have started playing it like 9 years ago. I just know it was like, I remember playing it before tanks were a thing in it. So like, I have been playing that game for so long. So long. Stop your dreams. Oh. Could we currently conquer Mexico? I mean, probably. I don't think we'd gain anything from that, but we probably could. Did I start? I like, that's funny calling it a YouTube career. I make these videos for fun. There's not much of a career out of it, in all honesty. It never will be either. I mean, let's be real, I don't do this consistently enough to do any sort of thing like that. Alright, let's take these up to the surface real quick. And then figure out how we're gonna find some slimes. I should probably just try and find a swamp, I guess. I think that's probably the next step, is find a swamp. When did I start it? Like 10 years ago? I was like 12, I think. Yeah, I was 12, so yeah, 10 years ago I started this whole thing. Yeah, very weird. Very, very weird. Oh my gosh, how am I this old? How have I made it this far? It's wild. Alright, we need to figure out some stuff here. How does your channel not die like every 9-month disappearance? It does? I mean, it really does. Like, let's be real, if I had kept going, I'd probably be at like 25K already. But I don't know. I'm not the person to ask how my channel isn't like absolutely dead and no one watched the videos I made when I came back, or why, you know, people are actually watching this cursed live stream. I'm not the person to ask about that. The person you need to ask about that is, oh gosh. all the people watching this, because they're gonna have the answer for you, not me. I couldn't tell you. I always expect when I have done this before, like, that no one in their right mind is going to watch this. I don't remember that, so we're gonna head this way. Just kind of see what we can find. Yeah, I have no idea. Ask the people watching why, because they have a better idea of it than I do. I just kind of make these and see if anyone actually notices. Anyway, let's keep going. We are going to need glass later, so I should probably pick up some... we'll know where sand is. It'll be based. He pulls us back in. Every time you guys think you're out, I show up out of nowhere, and everyone's like, oh no. Oh! There was a weird noise, and I don't like it. Let's see. You know, I might just head to that village and then set up base there for a little bit. I can always move stuff later. I mean, that's usually what I do anyway. I usually set up in a village to start with, and then I go and build an actual base somewhere. You know, because it's a lot easier to do that than just immediately start doing a base and have to figure out all that. Because usually it's not in a great spot either, and then you're like, eh. Quality content. I wouldn't call my content quality. It's okay. It's okay. Honestly, I feel like people probably... I don't know. I personally don't understand how people could come here for the actual content itself. It's poorly edited. It's not the greatest builds. So I have to imagine it's just rather like the sirens from the Odyssey. My voice is melodic enough that I have lured people to keep coming back because for some reason my voice is capable of mind controlling all of you to show up. You know, it do be like that sometimes. I hate the fact that when you build like a zoo, you don't even know what to do because it just looks weird once I'm done with it, and the shaders don't work for me. You don't need shaders to make things look good. What was that? I don't know. It's kind of spooky, kind of spoopy. I need to sleep somewhere. I gotta find somewhere without dying, and preferably without creepers blowing up everything, because that's highly unfortunate. Hopefully this is uninhabited. It is uninhabited. Brilliant. Yeah, to be honest, I sympathize with that. I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time at them either. Ow. Let's see. Hello, bear. Hello, bear. Oh, that's a nice bear over there. I kind of want to live in this tower. No, I don't, because that's going to be annoying. No, not here either. I need to figure out which house I'm going to commandeer. It needs to have enough space that I can throw some chests down, but also small enough that it's not, like, annoying. No. Oh, and I don't think there's a bed in here. Okay, yeah, actually this will work just fine. We'll throw like these here. Clear a little bit of this stuff out, just so that way there's less to deal with. And then we can like make some chests. No, okay, we're gonna throw in one more log so I can make an even number of chests. Oh, I needed one more. Okay, there we go. Now an even number of chests. I can't do math, for people who are wondering how I made the same mistake like 6 times. There we go. No. No, 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 no. There we go. I just realized I don't have a resource pack on, which is weird. Usually I do. What do I need to... You know, we'll just throw a lot of like building materials in here to start with, and then no, not that, because I actually need some copper. Throw like a stack of that into smelt with the sword. All right, and now we just throw everything else in here, and we'll like put the bed like. Wait, what is? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Something evidently. We'll just put like the bed like right there. Boom. Yeah, well, actually no, I don't even need to remove them. I'll just do that. Brilliant. I am so smart, so smart. Can I share my voice's powers? No. That's the thing. I had to earn these powers through great and terrible means. To hand them out to people would truly upset the balance of the universe. It would be the end times upon us all. I just made 3 buttons instead of sticks because I am actually so dumb. No, there we go. What was I making? A shovel, that's right. Gotta make a shovel. And we'll make a sword. And you know what will be extra crazy today? And I'll make an axe. Why is there a seashell there? Okay. Boom. No. Yeah, if you take my bed, I will destroy you. It will be a terrifying thing to witness. Truly, the villagers would have to look away because my destruction of that one villager would be so unbelievably destructive. To merely gaze upon it would obliterate their eyes. Truly, they underestimate my power. Much like a certain very cringy character in a movie who yells that before he loses his legs. Oh, I forgot I still have the deer on. Wait, I do. I'll leave him there. Why not? He gets to live today. Where am I going? I don't remember. I'm going here. Yeah, because I needed sand. Right. Okay. Let's dig up a little bit of sand, and then I'll probably like throw some. What do you call it? Sugar cane out and about, just so it'll start growing. And we can have like books and stuff. Yep, that's good. I need to gather a bit more because I think I need to make a book, don't I? Prehistoric nature mod. Yeah. Bit too many animals for my taste. Oh, there's a cat. That's cool. A chess piece. Would have been great to find that before I made my own. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay, what is going on? Must have just, like, loaded in some new chunks or something. Okay, we'll just throw these in now. Make some glass. Go AFK for a second. Ow. Prehistoric nature being ugly? I mean, have you looked at prehistoric fauna? Hello, people. Who's my favorite fan? I don't have one. I can't choose a favorite. That's unfair. What is this mod called? It's called Look at the description or the title and you'll find the title of the mod. It's very difficult to do though, and this is a secret, so don't tell anyone else. You guys can battle for favoritism, but I can tell you I don't have any favorites. I despise you all equally. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I don't have favorites, so. I mean, how could I? You're all such interesting people. You can't be having favorites like that. That's just nonsense. It's madness. Madness, I tell you, madness. Where am I gonna get, is there like, right, okay, if I hit this and then that. Agave flower, Komodo dragon spit, slime block. Well, I'll make a massive orca exhibit there because orca. In what? In what mod? Not this mod. Oh, I guess there is an orca. I do have Alex's mobs. No, I generally don't like building whale exhibits. One, because it's like building a sauropod enclosure. It's just not fun because they're massive. And number two, at least with whales, I don't really like doing whale exhibits because, well, whales don't really do well in exhibits in real life, so I don't really like building them in game. And some people might be like, oh, but it's just a game. I'm like, eh. If I don't feel like building it, I'm not gonna build it. So, yeah. Anyway, that is that. I have slept here now, so if I go and die, I will respawn with all my stuff. So that's good, or near all my stuff. If you release a mod, could I review it on stream? Generally don't review mods on stream. I mean, I guess technically I'm reviewing a mod right now, I guess. Maybe. It depends how good it is, if I would play it on stream. If it's good enough, maybe. But I also don't generally... I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? And I don't mean that... Like, I feel like I want to get... If I want to get into streaming more, I just want to find, like, a game to stream consistently. Like, not just me randomly showing up and doing, like, like 1 or 2 bits on, like, some park I already... some project I've already started or something. Like, I just want to show up and be like, okay, you know what? We're just going to work on... like a stream specific thing. What are those bushes? I thought that was like Komodo dragons for a second. I was gonna be like, sweet, did I find something I need? No. That's cool. It's ice spikes biome. You don't see those very often. Where am I gonna get slime from? Like agave, right? Wait. Okay. Did I like see a desert anywhere? No. Although there's like badlands up here. Maybe there'd be agave in the no. And that's like, I'm pretty sure that's beachfront, so that wouldn't be agave either. You know what? We're gonna go back to the village and make a boat. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? Oh, it's from the music. Yeah, just gonna restart it. Why not? You can't stop me. I am an agent of chaos and cannot be stopped. Oh, chicken. Cool. Let's see. Also foxes. I don't see those very often. It's actually, I don't know if I've ever really found them just naturally running around in a very, very long time. Usually, well, I also don't really find a lot of spruce forests these days, which is also kind of weird. Frilled shark exhibit? Oh, I did want to do that. I might do that, in all honesty. Let's see. Where have I been? Was worried about you. I've been traveling across dimensions, aka I've been in school and want to just exit reality because I'm done. I hate school so much right now. Just want it to be over and never, ever, ever do homework again. I don't want to do any more homework. Homework is just the worst. All right. We're gonna sleep and then we're gonna get on a boat. No, villager. I told you it was gonna happen. Yours of The Last of Us is trash. Gave you an aneurysm. Cold. I think a lot of things have given you an aneurysm over the years. Okay, no, I'm gonna commit a murder now. No one saw anything. Oh, is that a... I thought that was an Enderman with a backpack, but no, it was an Enderman behind a pine cone. Maybe I need to wear my glasses while playing video games. Maybe I'm that blind already. Which is truly a shame. I didn't think I was that blind, but maybe I am. Who knows? We're just gonna throw a... That sound still scares me. It's been years since these things were added, and they still terrify me for some reason. It's like a deeply ingrained fear. You only joined YouTube for the silver button. Good luck with that. You might need to temper your expectations a little bit. Oh God. Is that this? Yeah, it's the bone one. Yeah, no. Okay, that guy can screw off. Absolutely no. Arizonan Psycho. Yep. Heck, it's not even like college is hard. It's just I'm tired of it. I just wanna be done. I just wanna work. I'd rather work a full-time job than have another semester. All right, let's see what we can find down here. Maybe there'll be a slime thing, and then I don't have to go find like a desert or an actual slime chunk. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried. We certainly gave it our all. Ow! 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 Drowning. Not good. My 4th year? Yes, I am indeed, somehow. But somehow made it this far. Not overly sure how I've done that. Paper? Oh, I'll take moss and potatoes. Moss and potato. Isn't there supposed to be like a map here? Ah, there we go. Oh, and there's a book. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. Oh. Alright, there we go. You know, I wonder if, like, if it's, like, right over here or something. And we'll just keep kind of going this general direction and figure out. That I'd be a paleontologist or a zookeeper. That is about as far from what I'm doing as you could probably get. I'm not gonna lie, even at my current job, people are shocked by what I want to do. Because it does not at all fit or make sense with what I plan to do. My major is an aberration according to most, which I'm fine with. You know, I really like the shock factor of it all. It's pretty fun. Wait, is it like? Oh, is it over here? Oh, that's funny. I say to get down schools, travel back to 200. I see. Graphic design. Lamau. I'm not actually laughing at you, Colton. I respect if you're doing graphic design. It's just funny to me. Be great to find a desert. Absolutely great to find a desert. I don't know, I don't get what the sudden obsession with all these dinosaur mods was and using slime balls as part of their, like, crafting recipes for important, like, tools and actually making the animals, because it is the worst. It is the worst. I just really despise having to go and find slime. It's just not fun. Are those kiwis? They might be kiwis. That's cool. Redwoods. I'm a McDonald's cook? No, technically I have a job I shouldn't have, because technically I don't meet all the qualifications for it, but I do have it. I work in medical research right now, which is bizarre. It's fun though. I've enjoyed it, but I'm also ready to be done with it. You know, I'm ready to go and do something else. Cause yeah, you know, it was an interesting thing to try, but not really my field. Not really my field. Oh, hello, dolphin. Communications. Yeah, no, I'm not that. I'm not planning on doing like becoming a Starbucks barista for like the rest of my life. I do have actual aspirations and dreams. It's a high class. He's one of those guys in the arcade who gives you prizes. Yep, you guys caught me. Oh, he was watching Empire for the first time. You know what? That is reasonable. Plus, he's not missing anything. Let's be real. I am very much. Where? Okay, where am I? Oh, that's kind of cool. It's giving me like a trail of where I've come from. All right, I'm gonna see what. Wait, is this just like... Oh, it's a different ocean biome. That's what it is. I was like, why is it a different color of blue on the map? It's probably like warm ocean or something. Star Wars is supremely mid. Maybe current Star Wars. I mean, I still love the Clone Wars and love the original trilogy, but I mean, you know, it is whatever you want it to be. I ain't gonna mandate people like stuff. So that's very dumb. Let's see. I think I rather like the story in Star Wars. It's simple, it's fun, you don't have to think too hard about it. But I also grew up with it, and I supremely enjoy that kind of sci-fi. It's a good time, good time. There is no desert anywhere. Where am I going to get a desert? Love the Ox's Mobsu, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I'm not gonna really comment on Star Wars movies. Just, I don't know. I've been part of too many of those conversations, and to be honest, I have no care left in the world for any of any discussion on it, because it just, none of it's interesting to discuss anymore. It's all just like, you know, this or that or this or that or this or that, and people are like, this or that, or what do you mean this or what do you mean that, and I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Just leave me alone. I just wanna watch a movie in peace. Oh, we have a swamp. Okay, that is just as good. Hopefully there are slimes here. Hopefully. When's the new zoo series? Some point this year. Hopefully around the summer. I'm trying. I've been recording episode 1 for like a month and a half now, and yeah, it's still not finished. So yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, it is what it is. Do I have to wait for nighttime for the slimes to spawn? I think I do, don't I? So we just gotta like wait here now, which is absolutely fantastic. I love just sitting and doing nothing. It's the best thing to do. All right, I'm just gonna park the boat here for a second and kind of go to sleep. Let me see his favorite zoo, excluding the prehistoric ones. The aquarium. That was the best zoo. What's episode 1 gonna be? You know, if I told everyone, it wouldn't be exciting now, would it? You know, you guys would already know, and like, where's the fun in that? Also, I'm pretty sure that's a gorilla. No, I'm dumb. That's a pile of mud. Okay. You know, when I said I wasn't very smart, this is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, this is like a mangrove. That's cool. Whoa. Oh, there's like a mesa type thing over there. That's cool. But yeah, anyway, where world building takes place over interesting plot and characters. Hey, you can have whatever opinions you want on it. That is a-okay with me. Aquarium was actually very epic. Yeah, I quite liked it. I think that was one of my better builds I've ever done. Took ages though. Wasn't always the most fun to build, but it was certainly the most interesting, I think, build I ever did. Just cause like I don't think I'd ever seen anyone do that before. Just solely because I mean I'd seen zoos before, and I mean Dinos has been done since like fossils and archaeology existed, but you know, I'd never seen someone just do an aquarium. Which I mean afterwards I kinda understood why. I mean it is genuinely so much work. It is it's actually rather insane how much work has to go into it, but it was fun. It was a great experiment, and I don't regret doing it, that's for sure. Okay, if no slimes spawn, I'm actually gonna be tremendously sad. Actually sad. So sad. Okay, I've seen like spiders, zombies, creepers. New slimes, however. Let's try going to like the actual spawn pin. Seeing if we hang out around here, if stuff will spawn. Slimes will spawn. Ow, go away. Oh, well, that was unintentional. Oh my gosh, why are there so many? So many zombies! There we go. Okay. Please. Just give me a slime. Like, one slime would be fantastic, game. Please. Maybe, you know? Yeah, maybe one slime? Like, just possibly? Maybe? Or is it one of those things where it has to be like a full moon or something? I don't actually know the mechanics behind it. Make a zoo called the National Wildlife Zoo. Maybe. I am so uninventive when it comes to naming these zoos. Oh my gosh, a slime. The chosen one. And 3. Okay, we're gonna keep farming them. We're gonna stay here and just hope more spawn in. Make Biosyn Sanctuary from Jurassic World Dominion. I've not seen Jurassic World Dominion, so I don't know what that is. And I'm not going to watch that movie, so I guess I could Google that and see. To be honest, right, I don't... Right, okay, this is going to be, again, controversial coming from this community, right? But I don't really enjoy doing... what are they called? Jurassic Park style builds all that much because I don't know, they're just not all that fun to do because everyone does them. Like, you know, every generic... Oh, there's a slime over there. Okay, let's go. Like every person who plays like some sort of Minecraft dinosaur spawn, right, is like, oh, I'm gonna build it as Jurassic Park, which is cool and all, you know, like, you know, obviously Jurassic Park is a very like big thing. It's had a lot of impact on like people being interested in dinosaurs and stuff like that, so that's fantastic. But because everyone who plays some sort of dinosaur mod always does Jurassic Park stuff. I've kind of wanted to move more and more and more away from it because, A, I've done it before, and the slime despawned. That is annoying. Well, either it's despawned or it has, guess, disappeared somewhere underground? Because that's possible too. Yeah, I guess that's actually very possible. Oh gosh. But anyway, this was all leading into me saying, basically, if I was going to do a Jurassic Park themed build, I don't want to do something like JW inspired or anything like that. I want to do the Jurassic Park San Diego thing. Because that's a project I've wanted to do for a very, very, very long time and have never done. Oh, I need Silk Touch for that, don't I? That's not great. Okay, we're just gonna go sit on our tree again and just kind of wait for a slime to spawn in. Or at least hope one does. Hoi, hoi. There we go, okay. And I think the reason I want to do the San Diego styled thing is just because I feel like out of all of them, that is probably the most interesting to look at. Like, it's just very different from a lot of the rest of it, and I think that's cool. Yeah, I really like a lot of that. And maybe I'll do that in the future. Well, it kind of depends on what I feel like. I mean, I was actually really tempted with this mod, and maybe I will still do this. Maybe we'll do like a stream version of this, and maybe I will go through with my original plan. Because my original plan with this mod was to do a Jurassic Park San Diego style build as like a showcase for it. So yeah, I might do that. Hey, Josh, my man. Long time. Been here since 150 subs. Yes. Oh, slime. I was actually rewatching the old video from that Skyrim stream like almost a decade ago, and you naming that what is it, the character I made, Coggy Poggywog, the my like absolutely strange cat character I played. That was so long ago now. Man, it's weird how much time has passed. So strange indeed. We got 15. I think that'll be enough to start at least. So we're gonna sail back home. Ramp. All right, there we go. Yeah. Coggy Poggywog. I know. I watched that and I was just like, oh my gosh, it brings back so many memories. You're at uni now, dang. And I'm almost done with uni, which is absolutely bizarre. Crazy. Time, what is it? Crazy. My subs was Caden out when he made the 7.3 dinosaur renaissance update video thing. I don't remember. Genuinely don't. Less than 1,000, I'm pretty sure. Let me... I mean, I guess I can kind of look at that. I'm trying to remember when that update was. That was, what, like 4 or 5 years ago? Wait, where am I going? I'm not paying attention. I am driving, well, on my phone, which is a fantastic way to do things. Okay, yeah, this is a straight. Wow, you have to go real far back, don't you? Yeah, very, very far back. This was like season 5, right? I'm pretty sure. I am hitting all of the things. It's like me driving in real life. Not really. That was a joke. Oh gosh, 6 years ago, 73,000 views. That's terrifying. Oh no. You know, I forgot about that thing, and I probably could have avoided it if I was paying attention. I hate that thing so much. So much. Can't escape it, just die. It's very annoying. Well, we gotta go back there because I need those items. If I don't get them, that'll be very bad. Go back to those videos. Your voice is like helium. I mean, my voice is like helium. Man. Episode 20 of Dinos new season. Have I seen Primal? Yes, I did rather like Primal. We just finished 7th grade. Oh gosh. Oh man, yeah, time is weird. When that video came out, that was like 6 years ago, so I would have been like, I think that was over the summer, so I probably either just finished my freshman year of high school or my sophomore year of high school, and no, it was after sophomore year, yeah. And then I was man, I can't believe I was in high school, and now I'm almost done with college, which is absolutely bizarre. Freshman in high school, season 5 of Dinos. Yep. Slay here, good kitchen up, man. We'll bring back the SMP one day, I'm sure. Oh, we gotta bring back something like that for sure. I want to do that. Maybe you know what? Maybe next time I have Dinos or Fossils and Archaeology updates, get you, I'll get Colt, we'll get Ave and Tux on, and we'll do another one. Have a good game of it all. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we just gotta collect the items. I'm not gonna lie though, if it comes down to it, I will use creative mode to get my items. Or actually, I could probably just throw on keep inventory. And that would also solve my problem. But yeah, we're just gonna quickly grab a bunch of this and then run for the hills. Okay, let's get out of here now. Before we get like murked by something. Oh gosh. I live it well, especially by playing modern Minecraft, yeah. Frantically trying to oh, the Chinini Falls stuff, yeah. Man, I forgot about a lot of that. Yeah, no, I do want to. I would love to do another like multiplayer dinosaurs thing at some point. I mean, we'd also have to get Logan involved. Speaking of which, for those of you who may want to see more of this mod, or like it actually being played in a video and not just incompetently played on a live stream, go check out. Oh, he's changed his name a couple of times, and I keep forgetting what it is now. I think is it the British Frog? I think it's the British Frog, or the British Frog. Yeah, go check him out. Really good content creator. Absolutely fantastic at building. Genuinely better than I am. Go check him out. He is pretty damn good, and someone I definitely want to do a collab with at some point because he's got a lot of good ideas. The deer. Oh yeah, the deer with his top hat and monocle. I made that thing ages ago. Like that is, I think it was from a thumbnail, I think, and then I just kind of kept using it for other things, namely live streams. It just became a live stream thing, which was really fun, in all honesty. It's just kind of been that ever since. Anyway, how long has this been going? I don't even know anymore. Okay, it's been 2 hours, right? It's been 2 hours, and I would like to point out the fact that despite it having been 2 hours, I am only now actually getting something done. If that doesn't sum up me in a nutshell, I don't know what does. Okay, let's throw a lot of this like just in here, and then book, fossils, some amber, some iron. I'm trying to think what else I'm gonna need. Hopefully that's most. Oh, redstone. I know we need that. We need the copper ingots. Let's head over to the crafting table and make an encyclopedia. Okay, a flask, that's right, and redstone blocks. So we'll make redstone and the flasks, which is why I made this, right? Okay, and then we'll just make a couple of these, because I think when I was doing my play testing, right, you need one of these for every fossil, because the DNA only goes into these, so we're gonna need a lot of them, from what I understand. Okay, so that's 18, and then bada bing. Oh, wait, we need, how do we make the ooze? Bones and wheat, okay. Well, we don't have a tremendous amount of either of those things. Please tell me it's more than one, though. 3, okay. That's not the worst. I think that's better than fossils, where it was just, you have to have them. Okay, yeah, we've gotten 18 out of that. That's actually not the worst. All right. There we go. We got our fossil stuff. We'll just kind of stick it out here to start with. Why not? I'm pretty sure I have to throw these down there, and then we throw our flasks in here. We'll throw the Paleozoic fossils in first, because why not? Got a bone, okay. And maybe a dinosaur? Or an animal? Oh, we did! An ammonite, okay. And we'll throw the Mesozoic ones in here. What's the deer's name? I don't know if he has a name. I don't remember it. His models are quite interesting. Oh, for this mod, I like them. They're very like, they remind me of like old school fossils and archaeology. It's so good. A geology professor is a paleoceanographer, basically. Yeah. So he talks about making plays for his lab assistants, which is made of ELO and Fleetwood Mac songs. Huh. A lot of Aragnathus. Oh, Arion. That's like the crab thing, I think. More Aragnathus and Neurognathus. Neurognathus, that's what it's called. I keep saying everything wrong, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's cool. Cobblestone. This is bringing back so many memories to back in the day playing fossils and archaeology. And Neurognathus. We're just not getting nothing but that. Version is 1.19. Let's see. Pachycephalosaurus. Cool. Well, that's going. I'm actually gonna just throw the materials back in. Oh, we got amber. Do I? Oh, these aren't amber fossils. Okay, so this isn't actually something I can analyze. That's a bit sad, you know. I would have quite enjoyed being able to do stuff with that, but hey, you know, we can't have everything we want. Another Neurognathus, as is the case. This is reminding me when I get like a billion Spinosaur DNAs and nothing else. Is there a particular crowd who listened to that back in the day I don't want to be compared to? For what? King Crimson, Gentle Giant? I don't know what either of those bands are, so I wouldn't know. I mean, if I don't know it, I probably would also whinge at it. I mean, I guess it depends on what genre of music it is. I don't know. I mean, I generally don't like a lot of genres. I like some though, and I like some that most people probably wouldn't. Okay, another Beelzebufo. So we got some interesting stuff. And no, I'm fine. I mostly just keep to whatever music I'm listening to at the moment. Alright. We're getting some stuff. I'm trying to think here. Oh, we're actually gonna get like actual DNA and stuff. No controls on top of the machine. Brilliant. We're gonna make a Pachycephalosaurus, because why not? Oh, progressive. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd like that, actually. What's the mod called? Unusual Prehistory. No, I've not heard of that song. Again, I'm very particular with what music I listen to. And it depends, it changes a lot depending on the kind of mood I am in. Such as... yeah, just a lot of things in general. Pachycephalosaurus egg, that's cool. Alright, we can throw this flask back in here then. Make another one, why not? What kind of music do I listen to? I mean, I listen to like classic rock, but most people do. I mean, it's just good music. A bit of 60s, bit of 80s, bit of 90s, some 70s. Like a bit of like synth wave, but that's mostly when I have to do like homework and stuff. Or build. I build it with that kind of music. I like lo-fi as well. I mean, that's what I'm building with right now. So, I mean, that tells you something. I love power metal, which is usually what throws people, but I love power metal. It's dumb and it's very it's very silly, but I love it because it's silly and it's high energy. So it's like very much just fits with my brain. Yeah, anyway, I will be back in a second. All right, I'm back. Okay. Also, someone asked a while ago what terrain generation stuff I was using, and I think it's a mixture of Terraforge, Terralith, and Biomes of Plenty. And maybe like one or two other ones that just add plants. But yeah, I've got a lot of... most of what I play with nowadays is just terrain mods, because, I mean, especially with like 1.19's terrain generation features, it's the best way to play this game. Water. Brilliant. There's like high-tech Dino Lab in some random house. Yeah. Where am I gonna put them? You know, that's a brilliant question. I do not have an answer to. And we'll take this and we'll throw that there. Few more years until dinosaurs come back. 7 species of dinosaurs are coming back in 2050. I think you guys are pretty optimistic in prehistoric life being brought back. I I don't think we're ever cloning dinosaurs. I would be very, very surprised if that ever happened. What's a cool looking plant here? Sarracenia. Oh, I'm familiar with Sarracenia. Benetitales, horsetails, leaf-fructus, horsetail. Archaeostyligaria. Oh, okay. I kind of know a lot of these then. I'll take an Archaeostyligaria. That'll be cool. Yeah, no, I would doubt we're ever getting dinosaurs. I don't think a lot of people. I mean, it's not happening. There's never going to be enough genetic material to make a dinosaur. All right, we're gonna just throw the DNA down here just so I have like a storage spot for it. And we'll throw the egg in there to start with. I'm gonna read this real quick to see if there's like a way I actually tame the dinosaurs or not. If there isn't, then I'm gonna want to find an actual place to build first before I actually hatch something. Atmospheric and environmental mods are some high quality terrain mods. I'll check them out. Oh, wait, don't I have atmospheric? It's pretty sure I have, or no, I have a different one. It's like a sound mod, but it's a very good sound mod. Make a packy pit, no. Make a hole. Maybe a scientist could be brought back with a little DNA. Well, there's a difference between cloning a human being and cloning a dinosaur. You could clone a human being. We've had the technology for that for a while, but you're not going to because it's too ethically questionable to do it. So, you know, it's not happening. Yeah. Anyway, I need to read this real fast. Where is the Pachycephalosaur? Brachiosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus. Give some raw ginkgo seeds. They will become passive for much longer time, with granting you the Pachy's might. Okay, so I can't, like, move them. Which is what I was afraid of, so, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do here, which is mostly going to come down to I need to figure out an actual place to build a zoo. Which is by far the most complicated task you could probably give me. And one I'm not overly well equipped to handle, if I'm very honest. Also, I should save just one of these for actual farming, so I don't like completely go through all of that. In the villager's house now. Leads. Yes, you could use leads, but it says they're also going to attack you if you're around them too long, so that might not work. It's one of those things where I'm like, I do appreciate that they've gone for the Alex's Mobs approach. I do genuinely think that's a good way to do it. You know, make each animal try and feel very unique with how it behaves. Also, oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, wow. I got a headache now. Man, I may have hit my my head with a bit of force. Whew. Oh my gosh, how have I made it this far? What was I gonna say? We could use leads. I feel like it's probably not gonna work all that well though, if I'm honest. I think we may just need to find a spot. I mean, we could just build near here. I mean, let me open up the map real fast. I mean, like, let's look around where we've kind of already explored. I mean, this is a cool looking area, but that'd be a nightmare to build things in. I mean, there's some decent area here, I think. Got some cool mountain backdrops and stuff. But I'm thinking, right, probably the best area to go would be that first village we visited over here, right? And hear me out, because Although there are a lot of rivers here, like, this would be a great place to build something. I remember this being a mountain, so, you know, something maybe like along here, stuff right around here. We can fill in a lot of this lake, which is probably what I would end up doing. I mean, we do massive terraforming stuff anyway, usually. But if I had to think, yeah, probably somewhere around here. We might just move stuff over to that village. So I think that is what I'm going to do to start with. So let's make a bunch of crafting, a bunch of chests to start with, and go from there. Okay, so the chests. And then I'll just fill the inventory up with a bunch of stuff and start running over that direction. All right, so it's like over here somewhere. So we'll just kind of head there. I mean, I could make teleports. What do you guys think? Should I use waypoints and teleports to get around faster? It'll at least certainly make setting up a base a lot easier. I remember on some of the previous dinosaur parks, people complained that I never used teleports to get around the park, because I think by the end, you know, usually those tour videos would be like 40 minutes long, because, you know, it took forever to walk around the park because the exhibits were big and everything was everywhere and it took a long time. Maybe I should do that here. Purple region. With the lavender, yeah, I love this, and another reason why I'd like to go over there, because then I can do something with the lavender fields, which are super pretty, and one of my favorite biomes from Biomes of Plenty. Put a T-Rex in the village. No. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I? Wait, where actually am I? I'm on the big island, okay. Oh, wait, is all of this it's all this biome. Okay, I did kind of forget about that. I mean, that's not the biggest issue in the world. And I mean, that being said, it's a lot easier to clear out than like this scrubland biome is. Actually, this is probably the most annoying biome to try and clear overall. I genuinely do not enjoy cleaning out like small things like this, just because it takes forever and there's no effective way to go about it. Oh, that is a cool looking mountain. Yeah, that'd make a cool backdrop. But yeah, so down here, right? Okay, I might create waypoint. Old base. Create waypoint. New base. You know, that being said, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I don't think I have cheats enabled, so I can't. But it'll be nice to at least have waypoints to get me there faster, so I can at least see where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. New base. Yeah, I saw there's a mafia in the chat. I'm just pretending I don't see it. If you don't give them attention, they're gonna get bored. Which is usually what happens. Wait, who was it that... Whose streams was it I kept showing up in? Was it Saw Dino Dudes? I think it was his. Him and his friend would stream, and then I would just randomly show up in the chat. It was really funny because their chat was always like attacking them or something. Or like just being like absolute troglodytes half the time. And it was really funny to me just because I don't really know why it was funny. It just was. Because then apparently every time I came in, like, chat calmed down and was like actually chill. I always found that really, really funny. It's like, ah yes, chat fears me, for they know what I will do to them if they misbehave. As I'm sure all of you know what will happen to you if you disrespect my wishes. I can and will do something far more terrible than any of you can ever imagine. And you may be like, oh no, what's that? And truly, the only answer I can give you is I will just disappear again. I will threaten to disappear for another 6 months, you know? And I can do that too, very easily. How to get chat to behave one-on-one. Well, chat's usually really good. Guys, I mean, I've somehow developed a rather chill community for the most part. What enclosure am I making my next suit? Like, do you mean this one we're building right now, or do you mean like in the Alex's mobs thing, or the prehistoric fauna one? It really depends. You might need to be a little bit more specific. But yeah, overall, I got a cool looking forest over here on this little bit of the island as well, so that's cool looking. A second. Yeah, I can actually kind of sail. Oh, I can't sail directly through. Never mind. I was gonna say that would be pretty nice if I could just sail all the way through. That would save a lot of time. But alas, that is not a possibility. I hate moving bases most of the time. It is kind of annoying to do. Actually, wait. Let me. Maybe this is the area to build. All right, what do we say, people? Do we start over here or do we start like more down here? I'm thinking over here may actually be the better spot. Not necessarily the easier spot to start, but it might be the better one. Because I'm just thinking now, right? We could start the pachycephalosaurs maybe like somewhere around this area, maybe? Or like down here or something. Kind of go from that. We'll see. Will this stream be saved? Yes, it will. Oh, it's a slug. Wait, will I get slime from you if I kill you? Oh. Never mind, it's not useful. Oh, well. Lavender, started in lavender. Yeah, well, here's the other thing. I'm going to leave this stream up because I don't know why. I just feel like I probably should leave some of them up occasionally. And if it's something I want to make a series out of, why not? Speaking of which, I know people then probably ask, well, when am I going to stream again? I don't know, maybe later this week if I have time. Maybe a Thursday. Maybe on Thursday I would, or Saturday. It kind of depends on just what I'm feeling like, you know. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that, and then I think I was talking about this like fossils and archaeology when that starts back up, but wait, what was I doing? What am I thinking? What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, that's it, right? I was thinking about with fossils that I might live stream a lot of the quote-unquote episodes and then go back later and just cut them down to be, well, watchable. Like, if you're not wanting to watch like a 4-hour live stream, you know, just cut them down to like actual episodes kind of thing. I didn't bring a pickaxe with me, which was not the smartest of ideas, but it's something I committed to, apparently. All right, now you just gotta run back. Actually, no, we'll sleep first. We'll sleep first. That's a smarter plan. Ah, this is a forge mod. Let's see. But yeah, I'd like to kind of do more of this stuff. I feel like it could be fun. And a way to maybe tide people over until I can actually put out an actual video and not just something like this, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens, indeedly do. Alright. Now just to swim quite a ways. I mean, this isn't the farthest I've ever moved a base from. I played on a server with some friends over the break, and I think I moved almost 700 or 800 blocks from one base to another, which took quite a while to do, but it was all right. I mean, I think I had more chests at that point than I do now, so that's good. It is Forge. I don't know what you're looking up. Just look up unusual prehistory, and that'll get you the mod. All right, we're almost there. And yeah, I'm thinking this is where we might start the first exhibit. Do I want to? How long have we been going? We've been going like 3 hours now, I think. Oh, if he's using a third-party system, then yeah, I don't know. I just know how to download them from like CurseForge and then install them manually. Which is funny, because a lot of people, whenever I make a mod pack, they're always like, oh, can you make this like a Forge mod loader pack where I just like click a button and then I have it? And I'm like, no. That's a lot of work, and to be honest, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I could, I guess, with some of these, but I'm also like most of the time, right? And well, I mean, it's probably something most people don't want me to say, but I think in the future I'm not gonna do world downloads. In all honesty, I don't know. A lot of people would be like, "What? What do you mean no world downloads?" But to be honest, it is such an immense pain to make a world download. It really is. It takes a lot of time, and then the only comments on those videos then are just, it doesn't work. And I'm like, it does work. And they're like, it doesn't work. And I'm like, well, did you install the mods? No. I'm like, well, yeah, then of course it doesn't work. And also then people come back a couple of months later and some of the mods have updated different versions, and then, people don't realize that, and then they're just like, it doesn't work. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I just don't really want to do world downloads anymore. It's not a lot of fun. And to be honest, they give me a lot of stress, because then it's like people are like expecting like a very finished result, and usually I'm just like, I want to call a project finished when I want to call it finished. But we'll see. Maybe I will do world downloads still. We'll find out. It depends on a lot of things. Ta-da. You always know every mod I use, so you don't need it. Well, that's good. I mean, it's not too hard to figure out what mods I usually use, since I think in just about every video because people kept requesting it, I just put every mod I'm using in the description. So, and I don't know if I put the links to them anymore. I think I had to stop doing that because YouTube started yelling at me, because I guess it didn't trust one of the mods or something like that. Anyway, but I know I put what mods I'm using in the description, so people, whenever they ask, I'm just like, read the description. That's where it is. Oh, I don't let them get to me. If I let people get to me over that, I mean, I would probably not be doing this. Oh, okay. You know what? This reminds me. Story time, right? So some of you will remember the last Alex's Bomb Suit. In fact, I think most of you will, because that was the most popular thing I've ever run, strangely enough. And it somehow was even more popular than the Jurassic Craft series, which was also insanely popular. But anyway, what was I thinking? It was something to do with both of those. Okay, we got our stuff. That's good. Alright, anyway, so there was the Panda Sanctuary episode we did. which is, I think, honestly, out of the exhibits we built for that zoo, that was my second or third favorite one. I love that panda exhibit I did. Mostly because I designed it off of one I liked in another game, and that's always a great way to get something you like, is to base its design off of something you really like in another medium. But I really love that panda exhibit. But one of the comments I got, I absolutely was just rolling over laughing about, because it was like, in a very passive-aggressive tone, it was like, this build is really good, and it's fantastic, but I'm going to have to dislike this video because you didn't give me a block-by-block tutorial on how to build it. And I was just like... wait, you do realize this isn't a tutorial, like, video. This is just, like, me showing myself building something. This isn't a tutorial video. But they were so annoyed with the fact I hadn't made it a block-by-block tutorial, and I was just laughing at that so hard. It was so funny that they were like, well, it's almost good, but because I can't build this exactly replicated, it's terrible. And I'm like, also thinking back on it, I'm like, I used a ton of modded blocks in that, so I don't even know like how you'd replicate it block for block exactly. Because I mean, I didn't use exact math even with it. I was just kind of adding and changing things as time went on, to fit whatever I felt was looking okay and what wasn't. So I don't know. I was just find those comments incredibly hilarious, very funny. I get a lot of comments like that about like, well, why didn't you show me how to build it block for block? And I'm like, because it's not a tutorial video. If I wanted to make a tutorial video, I'd make a tutorial video. But I don't want to make tutorial videos because I hate making tutorial videos. So I'm not going to. It's still like world downloads. Yeah, I might do them. It just really depends on what I feel like. We'll see. Snow Leopard was epic. Oh, that was a really good exhibit. I think the best one, though, was the hippo. I think the hippo exhibit was the best thing I built on that world. It was just well put together, looked cool, and I think everything in it flowed really well. So it was just a pretty amazing build. Right, we got like 2 beds in here. I'm gonna get rid of one. I'll get rid of this chest, and we'll set this up as like kind of a crafting area. Yeah, okay, and then we can put like that, and we'll put like that, and I don't see my crafting table, so, oh, I did. No, that's not where I want it. There we go. Okay, that kind of works. Sea of Eyes, yeah, I know. Get tip videos. Ooh. Very cool. If it was the South American mountain area. South American mountain area. I actually need to look at the videos again because I kind of Was that like the cave with Oh, okay, yeah, no. Now I remember that area. Now I remember it. Yeah, that was a pretty good area too. I think that one was kind of held back by the fact I didn't have all the mods I kind of needed to finish that off correctly. But yeah, that was a pretty good area overall. Pretty good area. But tip videos for building? Maybe. Again, the general problem with that is more I just don't want to deal with the people who are going to constantly complain about the fact it's not a block-by-block tutorial. And I know that's not a great reason not to make it, but at the same time, when I just kind of know with those videos that like that is exactly what every other comment is. It is just, but why isn't it a block-by-block tutorial? And I'm like, because that's not what I wanted to make. And they're like, but why? Because I don't know. I mean, I've gone on a tirade before of my opinions on block-by-block tutorials, and that I think it's not a great thing because it doesn't teach people how to build. It simply is like tracing. And I mean, now, don't get me wrong, there is some good in tracing, and I occasionally trace things, right? Because sometimes I kind of need to get a drawing correct, or like if I need to learn a basic shape. But yeah, I don't know. I just generally don't like them. I feel like I'd rather just be like, here's the basic ideas of how you make it. But who knows anyway. I should try Better Architecture. No, I don't really want to play Bedrock. What happens to the Prehistoric Fauna series? Just didn't have time to record it anymore. I've got 2 videos actually that have been sitting, you know, just around for months now. But I've kind of decided, instead of just randomly uploading like a couple of videos, I'm going to finish the entire series, and then I'm just going to upload them all over 1 week. That way we don't have to like do weird stuff with like, okay, you know, like what's actually going to get uploaded, when is it getting uploaded, and all this kind of stuff. And then, you know, like the bigger thing I really just don't want is, what would happen if, say, I started uploading them again, is you guys would get like a couple of videos, right? You get like 5, maybe like 4 or 5 videos, let's say. And then it would disappear, all of it would disappear again, because I wouldn't have anything prepped and I'd be really busy, so I wouldn't be uploading anything for a couple of months. So I figure I'm just gonna keep this going until I have time, and then when I have time, I will upload again. And like when it will be more than just like 3 videos, or 7 videos, I guess, and then nothing, because I don't know, I'm kind of tired of doing that. I think it's time. Like, if I actually want to get started back in this, I need to actually commit to starting it back up and not just show up for like 2 months and then disappear again, you know. Yeah, no, you did say that. You did say that Prehistoric Fauna was gonna have an update, because you kept warning me, like, you know, dude, you gotta finish that park soon, because we're gonna like double the animal count. And all I've seen is absolutely nothing. I haven't seen an update, so I haven't had to worry about anything. You know, like that tension. You know, maybe that's the reason there's not been any uploads. No, I mean, really, that wasn't applying any pressure. I mean, even when it sounded like it might update before I finished. I was like, I'm just gonna finish, take a break from the Prehistoric Fauna Zoo, and then come back and add the rest of the stuff in when I felt like it. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see an update and maybe play around with it a little bit. Eventually come back and do more PF. Let's see, man. These are the worst things. These little shrubs are the worst to clear out. Can you moderate my chat? No. No one is. There are only a couple of people who I would make moderators, and none of them are in right now. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not making anyone currently in chat a moderator. Actually, I think the only person I probably would make moderators would be like Josh and Colt, probably, because I semi-trust their abilities. Prehistoric Fauna for Bedrock. Don't worry, I wouldn't know. I don't have Bedrock and I don't touch it, so you don't have to worry about me confusing that with you guys. If I encounter a Discord server, see, I also wouldn't be a great reporter for that either. I'm not in a lot of Discord servers. I'm like, a few, but like, all of them are either friends or like 2 or 3 mods I kind of follow. So, anyway. Yeah, he's been around a long time, but I wouldn't trust him to be a mod. You know, there's certain people, well, and really the people I would make mods are people I know personally. you know? So, like, I know them outside of streams because I have been friends with them for a long time. That's kind of why. All right. I don't know. What am I even doing, really? I mean, I'm clearing stuff. But I actually do want to make an exhibit. Oh my gosh, you know what, right? So I said these animals are incredibly derpy looking, right? And to honor the derp, I think there is only one thing we can do. And I've just realized I want to do this, and I'm going to feel incredibly nostalgic doing it, but everyone else here is just going to be like, Hayden, why are you building a really crappy looking dinosaur fence? In fact, I am going to quickly tab out because I need to look at something. Oh wait, I can't even look at it on the channel. I have to actually go to like the... Oh man, I have to go to the... Where's it? The content section. I have to go all the way back. Filter. Well, not just like give me a... Oh, it's not just gonna let me do that. That's very annoying. Well, playlists, right? I should have a playlist for it. Even though it's like super old. Oh my gosh. Wait, I gotta see. Oh my goodness gracious. Do I actually show? I mean, this is like the lab, the house. Did I even have a dinosaur in this yet? The DNA. Because I need to see what the... Okay, maybe it's the next one. No? Okay. Where is it? Did I actually only use that back in the day? Is it really like that? I swear I used... Okay. Wait. Next version is going to be 1.16.5. That's fine. I prefer that in all honesty. Yo, hey, what's up, my dude? Is world edit possible in survival? I don't think so. What am I looking at? Where's this? Okay, let me fix some stuff. Okay, anyway, I'm going to be doing something that is kind of dumb. It's not the best looking fence in the world, but it's somewhat nostalgic for me, so I'm going to do it because you know what? This is partially a nostalgia trip for me. I know I used this style of fence, and when I used this was not like, oh, you know, like 5 years ago or 6 years ago. This was like 9 years ago. This was like middle school me who did this, and it was inspired by what a lot of people were doing at the time because I've been around the Minecraft dinosaurs community so long. I remember, well, even in the Minecraft community, when people doing really nice, impressive builds, was not the norm. Most people did really bad builds because that was just kind of what people did in Minecraft. You know, not intentionally bad, but it was just like the building standards were a lot lower back in the day, and I do somewhat miss that because, to be honest, it was kind of nice. Alright, we'll make some more sticks, and then some more fences. Alright, I do need more oak planks, so we're gonna need more oak wood. Alright. Dank fish. Tux! Oh my gosh. What is happening? Why are you guys all here? I am actually, my eyes are tearing up, and it's very weird. Why am I suddenly so happy / sad at the same time? I need to do something with you guys at some point. I've been way too busy. I'm not going to lie. Well, we've all been busy, haven't we? That ain't the truth. Man. You guys definitely aren't in a call planning this whole ordeal. No, I would never imagine that. That doesn't sound like you guys at all. You know? Not at all. Man. Dank fish. Where was that from? Was that something we put in cult streams back in the day? I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been way too long. Man, that actually, you know what? Colt, that reminds me. So I was looking at old videos yesterday, and I came across the old Dragon Rise videos. Oh, they were kind of funny, and it brought back a lot of memories of sniping you with a bow and arrow over and over and over and over. Great times, you know, great times. Okay, it is building time, because I can't have been here the whole time and not done anything. So, well, actually I can. I mean, that's probably what most people would say my streams are like, which is accurate, to be completely honest. They are a lot of me kind of doing things, but also not. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, and now to build a very, 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 very old style of dinosaurs. Oh, I do need more cobblestone, actually, I need more cobblestone. Ow. 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 Dragon Rise, good times. It was so good. It was a big meme. I kind of still am hoping we get Dragon Rise Season 2 to happen. It would be such a meme if that was the case. Like, that being said, Gray reached out to me a couple of weeks ago, so maybe a month or two ago, maybe longer than that. I don't remember how long it was anymore. Yikes. But yeah, maybe we can restart Dragon Rise. We gotta get some of the old people, if they even still make content, which I don't think most of them do. It would be very funny though. It'd be very funny to do that. But yeah, I need to get some cobblestone real quick. Season 2 of Dragon Rise, yeah, me neither. Yeah, no, it's always a sad thing that never happened. It would have been a meme. Show off some of those off-camera old Dinos worlds I used to make. Oh yeah, no, I don't have any of those. If you're talking, you mean like the test build ones? Like where I would like test out like all my projects before I would like implement them? Because if that's what you're asking for, I do not have that. I'm assuming you mean the one that was for the last Fossils world. I do not have that world anymore. I haven't had that world for probably about 2 years now. So yeah, it would be lots of fun. Yeah, no, I would actually be more than down for another Dragon Rise type thing. It was chaos, but it was a good kind of chaos. And to be honest, I feel like now it'd be even funnier to record. All right. Let's see. We just need. Wait, how much do we got? We got a couple of stacks. Well, how many fences do I have? I've got like 3. Okay, yeah, we've almost got enough cobblestone. It'll be fine. You got an. Oh, wait, did you not call? Wow. What can I say? Tux and I are just the cool kids. We're just the cool kids. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. We're gonna need a pick. A bit more. Yeah, wait. Yeah, that's probably enough. Is it nighttime? No, it is daytime. That's good. Let's grab all of this. You know, I should make a tree farm real quick, just so I actually have, like, a way to get, resources. Resources, trees. Oh, I already have all the saplings. Never mind. I don't need to plant them. Okay, we'll just, like, clear out this area to start with, and then just, like, whoops, like this, and then 2 blocks, and then we'll throw down another row of trees. There we go. All right, so that'll be a good start to just get some more resources generating quicker. Have I heard of Alternacraft? No, I have not. I don't know if that's like a content creator or something or whatever. Basically, if it's even semi-recent, it's highly unlikely I actually know what it is. I am practically ancient. All right. Oh gosh, I've got more stuff I need to clear out if I want to build this. Not great, but yeah. Oh, it's just reborn, but not. Oh, then yeah, no, I don't want to touch that with like a 20-foot pole. Okay, it's a Jurassic Park type mod. I mean, maybe I'll check it out. I generally don't like those mods that much, but who knows? Maybe there could actually be a good one for once, you know. I'm not willing to say none of them are good. I just don't like most of them. But yeah. Also, I've just realized Colt, you, Tux, and Ave probably will be somewhat familiar with the fence type I'm going to build. Because I think you guys would have seen those videos. Or at least seen me build stuff with that kind of style before. Like, we're going back to like 2013 levels of Minecraft Dinosaur because of it. Which, well, it's 2013 Minecraft Dinosaur exhibit. So, I mean, that kind of says it all. But hey. Alright, we'll switch to the stone one for now and just break a few more of these. Oh my gosh, maybe I should just make a flint and steel and set fire to all of it. Yeah, no, actually that's what I'm going to do. It's flint and steel time. Let's go. Well, see, that's the thing, right? I mean, I get you in particular want all the really weird unknown animals, right? I get that. But at the same time, I very much can also appreciate a mod that just does a lot more of the well-known ones. Mostly because it's like, well, if they're well-known, usually there's a good reason for that, and that they're very interesting animals that are really cool. But I don't know. There we go, we got that. I don't have any flint, do I? I do not have flint. Is there like any gravel nearby? I don't see any. Okay, well maybe we can go through the riverbed real fast and see if we can find any. Want to need what? Like more like well-known dinosaurs and prehistoric fauna? I'm not gonna put any input into your mod. I don't want to put input in like that. You do what you want with it. That is absolutely up to you. I don't want to be part of why your mod changes something or something like that. Like, because hey, I mean, at the end of the day, it does make yours more unique. Is there are animals most people wouldn't know. I was just saying I can appreciate, you know, having some more well-known one. Like, you know, it's one of the reasons I kind of like fossils and archaeology. It's not a ton of animals, but most of them I'm like, you know, I mean, that's really the thing. Prehistoric fauna is really cool. But it does also have a lot of animals even I don't know what they are. And I'm just kind of like, I have no idea where this is supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do with it because I know nothing about this. But it is a cool mod, and I don't think you should change what you're doing with it because I say anything. Because let's be real here. I am an idiot, and my opinions on a lot of stuff should not be taken very seriously. Because, I mean, I just play dinosaur. Oh, I've set myself on fire. All right, let's see. And someone said barbed wire fence. No, it's not even that. This is a style from a decade ago. So it is interesting to say the least. All right, there we go. Without your popular mod review, none of us would have met and been good friends. I know, it is... Well, not only that, if I hadn't joined your one live stream you did where you and Ave... Was it you and Ave or was it you and Christian playing hardcore? We probably also wouldn't have hung out as much. And then that server as well. Like, it is strange. It is incredibly strange. I keep setting myself on fire. I'm not very good at not being on fire. Oh, okay. Never mind. Almost every mod has the same dinosaurs and they all look alike and it's just repetitive. Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, I mean, that's the reason I don't like the Jurassic Craft style mods. They all are the same mod. You want to play Minecraft Dinosaurs again? I'm saying, Tux. We should, I should make a new Dino server when Fossils updates. Get like you, Colt, Ave, Josh, Logan, and all of us on. Maybe I'll even find Lurikey, get Lurikey back in here. That would be funny. And go from there. I think that would be fun. Just get a bunch of people I've kind of met in the community over the years and do another Dinos server. I do genuinely think that would be a ton of fun. Based, yeah. We'll see. I mean, okay, right, there's another thing I was considering, and I think I had actually meant to... I was going to talk about it in the video, like, in a live stream like this as well, so it's actually a perfect time to kind of mention this. I've been thinking about doing the public server again. The public Dino server, because, to be honest, I think it would be a cool idea. However, it would only happen if I do one thing, though. And that is either I do, like, the YouTube membership thing, or the, or a Patreon or something like that. And it wouldn't be like soon or anything. I'd actually want to make sure I'm like, you know, uploading consistently again, or streaming consistently again at least. But like doing something like that, because then the server pays for itself and you know, it's less of a tax on me. You know, so the community kind of in a way is giving itself a community thing. So yeah. But yeah, that's something I was considering. I think it could be interesting to do another public Dino server. I think there are a lot of people who would be interested in that, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I know Troton. I know. Ow. Oh my gosh. Need to... Oh my gosh, it's almost been 3 hours. We can keep going. Oh, more ash. Oh, is this just created when I burn stuff? That's kind of cool. We should probably sleep, and then we'll come back and actually start laying down some fences. See, that's cool to hear, right? But, can you tell me something very, very important about PF? Is the update actually going to come out? I'm mostly joking on that. I mean, it'd take as much time as you guys need to get that done. I mean, heck, I understand busy lives. I mean, I definitely have one, and it is very busy. But yeah, anyway, I'm interested to see what it's like. It'll be cool to actually make some stuff. All right, let's see. Should I just bring the eggs with me? Probably. Where are they? They are here. All right. I did forget, mobs will spawn under these trees, and that will be really annoying for a little bit, but I'm not gonna worry about it for right now. Oh, that's a creeper. Let's not deal with that right now. I don't really want a creeper around. Banish the creeper to the ethereal realm. Oh no, my car's extended warranty. Joke's on you. My car doesn't even exist anymore. I did absolutely destroy it. No, that's a joke. Okay, but God, I would go insane without my car. I need to be able to leave campus, because if I didn't, I'd probably go postal. Which is absolutely a joke. Oh gosh, I just realized what I said. Yeah, no. Don't pay any attention to me. No, I can't stand being on campus for too long. I have to go out and like actually see like nature and stuff, because yeah, no, it gets dreary being on campus in like all these uniform concrete buildings. You kind of start to lose your mind. That being said, I also just don't like big cities, and like being in the center of like what is basically massive apartment complexes everywhere with very little like greenery is just not my scene. I am alive. Yeah, see, Cole, but you go to a Montana school where that's like everywhere. Like, my school is literally in the middle of like the sketchy part of downtown in where I live. Like, you don't walk around my campus because you will get mugged. My campus is in a part of town where the cops don't pull you over for speeding because they've got to go fight like the cartels. I'm not even kidding. It's so bad. So yeah, I try to escape campus as frequently as possible so I can actually like, you know, not go insane. All right. I think I've kind of cleared out enough. We can start actually doing some things. So, who is ready for how absolutely old school I am about to go with this? Like, we're talking all the old school. So old school, I'm not sure how many of you will even remember this style of doing things. Which, I won't lie, is actually mildly terrifying. There we go. And then we just kind of like bring this over. All right, and then we kind of, I mean, I'm gonna make it slightly better than it would have been done all those years ago, because back in the day, people would have just done right angles or made a giant rectangle, and that was it. Because again, we're talking about like a decade's style of building from well over a decade ago, not modern Minecraft zoo standards, which is really funny. You already have a ton of pterosaurs. That's cool. I'm very excited to see that. Have I seen the movie 65? No, I haven't. I think I saw one trailer for it, and that was about as much as I know about the movie. To be honest, I don't watch a ton of movies. I think the last movie I watched that I hadn't seen before... Oh, no, it was 2 movies, right? I watched 2 movies I hadn't seen before, a little bit before break began, but I watched The Ghost in the Darkness, which is fantastic. It's about the man-eating lions of Savo, which is just a really cool story in general. I mean, scary story as well, and quite sad if we're honest. But it was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it. I know it's not a lot of people's favorite movie, and a lot of people are like, the acting is terrible, and there's certainly something to that. I'm not saying it's the best acting in the world, but I love that movie. It is great fun. And the score for that film is killer. It's so good. It really just makes you want to go on a safari, which is pretty great. Anyway, there's that, and then I watched, what was the other one I watched? Oh, The Beast, which I think there's another movie that recently came out called that, but this one's like, it's about a T-62 Russian tank crew in the Soviet-Afghan war, which is probably a lot of stuff people here are like, wait, what does that even mean? But it was just an interesting movie. I rather enjoyed it. I think both of these are R-rated movies, but a lot of historical-based movies are, since, well, history is, if nothing else, violent. Say a great many things about human history, but violent is probably one of the best descriptions. Or dramatic. Dramatic is another great description. Anyway, oh gosh. Planning to review or at least look at prehistoric nature? I might. Best paleo gaming media in recent memory? That mod or me? I hope you mean that mod, because I am definitely not the best paleo media thing in recent history. What was it? Prehistoric Planet. I didn't watch the whole thing, okay? Which some people would be like, how? But I did watch part of it because I was home for like a few days over like Christmas break, and one of my brothers was watching it, and I kind of watched like 1 or 2 episodes with him, which was kind of cool. Yeah, it was fun to see. It was fun to watch that again. Or see something like that, because, you know, I mean, for me, I was just thinking of Walking with Dinosaurs, which is, you know, from my childhood, and I remember watching that and Walking with Beasts and Walking with Monsters, you know, when I was closer to his age. So it was just cool. It was cool seeing that. Anyway, that was beautiful. I've never seen dinosaurs so beautifully rendered before. It was absolutely incredible. Anyway, I need to probably look at chat again. Not very much familiar. Okay, yeah. Again, this is like a decade-old style of building dinosaur fences. This is like the way the people I watched before I started, like playing with fossils and archaeology, or when I basically just started playing fossils and archaeology. This is what the people I watched would build. So again, it's incredibly, incredibly old. Sitting by Bubbles' pen after the events at the Jurassic 2.0 server. Oh gosh. No, what was oh, I forgot I have this mod. No, we're gonna stick with this. We gotta make it look a little bit janky, because that's how it was back in the day, and you know what? I wanna keep the spirit of that alive. Okay, let's just kind of get rid of some of this. What was Tux's, it was Tux, right? Who had the Sarcosuchus that like killed everybody on the server? Like, it was just a thing everyone had to do. You weren't part of the public server unless you were killed by that Sarco, which was just hilarious. A lot of good live streams with that. I miss that server. It was a good time. I think this was a fence from even before I remember watching Poet, so this is like, at least for me, predates Poet plays, which is really funny. Prehistoric Planet getting season 2, that's cool. What am I building? A really terrible exhibit. Soviet-Afghan War is interesting. Might check that out, TBH. I love, that is a fascinating war to read about. This is Prehistoric Park. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's what I was doing when you were making the inflated season 6. Yep. Yeah, this fence lasted a very long time. On Mooncraft, I don't remember. I don't think so. Oh yeah, no, this, I'm not saying like this fence died in like back then. It very much continued. It's more just I very much remember this being the way people built fences when I started playing. I'm not going to comment on the building skills of people who continued to build this like up until, you know, a few years ago, but yeah. Anyway, to me, it's just a very nostalgic style of fence to build because, you know, it's what I got into the mod seeing people build. So it's very just kind of cool or fun for me to go and do a bit of, even if most people here don't, you know, it doesn't give them any sort of like nostalgia. It gives me nostalgia, and that's the most important thing. I mean, I'm the one building it, eh? All right. This should be enough space, I think. I mean, I don't think they were that big when I spawned them in my test world, so it should be okay. Right. I kind of forgot Best in Slot did fossils in archaeology way back when. I don't think I've watched Best in Slot in quite a while. That being said, I think that was one of the first YouTubers I really did watch like consistently. Because like I remember like the Skyrim playthrough and like the original JPOG playthrough and Jaws Unleashed. I think that's what it was called. And yeah, that's kind of funny to me. But yeah, very, very, very old style dinosaur pen. Actually, if we want to be very accurate, we do need to throw 2 torches there because that is also what everyone did. Where's my sword? There we go. There we go. I always get very quiet when I'm having to fight something in this game, and it's very funny to me. I'm, like, ultra focusing on it for some reason. It's like it's Minecraft's combat. It's not exactly complex. Please don't explode. Alright, I just need to finish lighting all of this up, and then we should be good. That's mostly lit up, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, phew. I need like one more torch, so I'm gonna like take this one, and I think if I were to place it like there, and then maybe take this one and place it a few more blocks like over here. Yeah, that lights up the majority of it. Okay, we're gonna sleep real quick, and then we'll come back and hatch ourselves a dinosaur. How's my day going? It's okay. Oh, that's a creeper. It's crazy that either you, Best in Slot, or Poet are still kicking. Is Poet still making videos? I mean, I can see Best in Slot still doing it, because I think about this time I stopped kind of watching him. He was basically just JWE and like, what is it? JWE and like Planet Zoo and stuff. So I mean, I would kind of imagine that he's still doing that. But yeah. It's really nice that we're here. It's good. Yeah, I mean, it's why I'm not a very big channel overall. I mean, I'm very much a very old, outdated form of YouTube. I'm very much a relic of a bygone age. Alright, let's see if we can sleep now. Wait, is there something like behind? Yeah, okay, that's what it was. It's like, there's a zombie nearby, but I don't see him, and I don't think on top of the cliff would be close enough to make it so I couldn't sleep. Get out of here, Felicia. Oh, it is, and he's still working on the same world. That's cool. I mean, that's commitment. That's something I couldn't do, for sure. I don't think I could have stuck on any of my worlds that long. I just don't. Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, I think that's probably also why I stopped watching Poet, to a degree, is just... There was never anything really new with it. It was all very much the same old, and like, he very rarely added a new animal in. Like, even after so many updates, none of the animals, you know, that had been added since it was like moved to 1.12 had been added to the park. So it was just kind of funny to me. Because relics are what we like, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, it is fitting. Yeah, it's just funny. Very funny to me. But yeah, that is cool that both those channels are still kind of going. Very, I would agree, very, 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 just kind of special. Alright, now I don't know how these are going to hatch, because these look like turtle eggs, right? So I don't know how long it's going to take. So I guess we're just going to kind of sit here for a little bit. It was like content creation, recording and editing was a lot of fun, but you lost the drive after working with Chris for a while. Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, man. Huh. It's weird. It's so weird. I think I always liked the actual like recording part a lot more than the editing. I've never really liked editing all that much. I always preferred just build and then share it, but I mean, you got to adapt somewhat. I mean, like, my videos are not like they used to be. I don't do, like, I mean, I don't know, does Poet still do the long form content? I was pretty, I know at least last time Best in Slot did Minecraft, it was still the long form style I used to do, where, you know, it's just one continuous recording session for like 30 minutes and that's the video. Which, I mean, it's fine to do that still. It's just, you know, like, no one does that really, unless it's like a couple of very specific games. But like almost everything is like, you know, it's a lot more cuts and jumps and stuff, especially in Minecraft nowadays. And I mean, I adapted to that, which I think was a good call. But yeah, to take a month-long break, although he's gotten a lot better at building. That's good. Poet doesn't build anymore. Poet has other people build for him and just walks around looking at it. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, why not? Oh. I just stepped on the egg and broke it. Well, that's me. Dang it. I didn't think of that even being a possibility. Again, I haven't really played the newer versions as much, and I'm used to fossils where I run into the eggs. Well, that's annoying. Well, we'll get more fossils next time. Yeah, you're right. Probably should get rid of the chicken before it potentially does that. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm assuming that must be a turtle thing as well. Yeah, that was an accident. I didn't know that was the thing. I really didn't know you could do that. I mean, I guess, you know, shame on me for not understanding how the game works, but how long is this gonna take? This is like way longer than fossils ever took for this stuff. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you couldn't. I mean, it makes sense. It really does make sense, but at the same time, I feel like the rest of the stream is just gonna be me waiting for this to hatch. How long does it take, like, turtle eggs to hatch? Or is it just like a random like tick thing? Okay. So there's no point watching this because it'll just randomly hatch, I'm guessing. Alright, well... Okay, yeah. I kind of want to just give myself another Pachycephalosaur egg since I didn't know that was a feature, but whatever, it's fine. We'll just kind of head back over and, I don't know, figure out something to do while we wait. I mean, I could probably just mine a little bit, right? Yeah, we could go mining for a few minutes and just see if we can get more fossils. See if we can get like more dinosaurs. Do I have DNA for other stuff? We got a Neurognathus, which I'm not going to do because that thing flies. Euron, which is aquatic. Beelzebufo, which is also semi-aquatic, and then an Ammonite. So nothing that we would really like could really throw into the enclosure we have. So yeah, we're probably not going to mess around with too much of that. No, we don't have enough iron. Earn. Alright, wait, I want to read something. Reviving. Okay, it doesn't say anything about, like, actually the eggs hatching. Okay. Well, that's fine. Just make some torches, and I guess we'll go into the underground and see if we can get any fossils. Oh, I would say a hard timer. I mean, I think, like, there are a couple of mechanics that I think it makes sense why they're copied over from fossils and archaeology, and I think the egg timer is one of the best ones. Just because it's, you know, it's not just waiting for an indeterminate amount of time for the animal to hatch. It's like, oh, okay, you know, I've just got to wait like 15 or like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we have an egg. Whereas here, I'm like, I you know, it could be a few minutes, it could be a few hours, and we just kind of got to wait. That's the number one thing I don't like, is just having to wait for an indeterminate amount of time for something to happen. You know, because it's like, then it's just RNG based, and you might miss some cool stuff because of it. But, yeah, I mean, I guess that's something I would suggest then for prehistoric fauna. I mean, granted, it's not something I've actually had to deal with since I've only played it in creative mode. So, you know, that do be a thing. I guess I did try and play it in survival. That mod pack was actually kind of cool. I think I took parts of that mod pack for the later one I made, or the current one I have, but yeah. No, you know, I'm actually thinking, right? Someone just said make a glass box. I think what I'm going to do is go back and watch some old videos of mine. Videos so old, you guys can't even watch them because I have them all privated because they're like 10 years old and incredibly terrible, and I just want... I have certain videos I've just kind of removed because I'm like, no, this is too old. This is too cringe to continue to let live on the surface. But I mean, it's not like I delete them. I mean, I keep them around because occasionally I need the nostalgia hit. Well, which usually happens right around my birthday each year, because then it's, you know, it's like then when you get that like hard kick of reality, it's like, yeah, I know you're getting older. Which is always a weird one. I don't know why I'm talking about this, my god. You know, it's not existential time. My goodness. More Paleozoic fossils, that's cool. Let's see if we can find some more stuff. Do you like stuff? Stuff is cool. Stuff is why I play games. Oh my gosh. Gaiden, what's the strangest, most obscure / weirdest pterosaur I know of? Probably Nyctosaurus. But that's also like my favorite pterosaur because it looks cool. But yeah, that's probably the strangest one, at least that I know the name of. I mean, I've seen weird looking ones, but I don't know their names. So yeah, we're gonna go with that as my my answer. Glass box with oak borders. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Confucius walking aviary multiple times. Oh, I'm trying to remember exactly which park that was, because it was like the season 3 one. That was the one on the island. Yeah, because I put the pterosaurs and the Confucius next to each other. That was a really cool aviary. But no, what was I saying? I'm thinking I may actually go back and watch my original dinosaur videos. Because if there's any way to kind of get a vibe for how an old school Minecraft dinosaur build would look like, it is to... What is that? Oh, it's a fence. There must be like water behind it or something. Is to watch videos from then, and yeah, I might just do that, and next stream I'll come back and we'll take inspiration from some of those. I'm not seeing a lot of fossils. I'm getting the feeling they're not super common, which honestly, not a fan of that. It kind of reminds me of back in the day with fossils and archaeology, where fossil ore was super hard to find 95% of the time, so you like never had any. And then it was also super hard to get DNA out of biofossils. So, oh, diamonds. Oh wait, if I'm deep enough for diamonds, I am deep enough to find something else that I do not want to find. I forgot I have Alex's mobs installed, and I'm now suddenly very scared because I know what spawns down here. And that is not something I really want to find. Kind of forgotten about them, actually. Okay. I'm like not seeing much, so it may be prudent to try and get back to the surface, because I think I'm too low to get more fossils. At least that's what I'm guessing is the case, is I'm too low down to find any more. But yeah, I've liked any update fossils have done where they made, like, the biofossil ores more common than DNA chance from biofossil more often. Like, those were always good. Because, I mean, I'm always like, the last thing I want as, like, if I'm trying to make a video thing is to have to spend hours, you know, mining biofossil only to get, like, 1 DNA. Yeah. I need to look at chat. I'm a terrible streamer. I don't know why people are watching this. Well, probably because it's the only thing of me that's up since December. So that actually makes more sense. I'd kill for an axolotl. I should look. Are they cringe? Yeah, they're cringe. I made them when I was in like middle school. They're really cringe. And they contain references that are unbelievably dated at this point, and oh god, I mean, I kind of cringe when I watch them. Season 3 privated? I don't think it is. I don't think that one's privated. I think it's just the 2 before that, which are. Thinking back to when I binged the first episodes of season 5, right when I found the channel, and you died like multiple times to werewolves. That sounds about right. I did have. That was back when Mo Creatures was the main animal mod, which is so long ago at this point. I bet most people don't even really remember that mod anymore. At least, you know, most of the people probably who are getting into Minecraft nowadays wouldn't know what that mod is, which is, again, terrifying. The Compsognathus subway, yep, that was season 4. Yeah, that was a really cool area. I rather liked that part. Oh gosh. Oh, we're like underwater. Okay, swim, 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 swim. Oh, it is nighttime. Where am I? I don't know. Every Minecraft player was scared of Herobrine. Oh yeah, the Nether generator in Pocket Edition as well. When Anu was obscure and cut content from fossils and archaeology. Yeah, I remember that. Man, that was a long time ago. All you got was hints through like the through all the ancient plaques you could put down. I don't think I ever fought that boss, mostly because just I don't know. I think I should. Next time I do a playthrough, I'll probably go fight the boss. Progression of the lab. Vaguely, yeah. Well, I mean, eventually wasn't it just behind an exhibit? Yeah, it was behind a rock wall in an exhibit, and I completely closed it off. Which is quite funny, I think. Wait, I don't see the egg. Oh, I do see the egg, never mind. Wait, what am I doing? The ocean view, and you made the stained glass piston door with obvious sticky pistons and thought it looked good, yeah. Oh, Ironstone Mine. Ironstone Mine Spark was where most of my inspiration was drawn from for a lot of the later stuff. I mean, originally it was a lot of, like, Poet, but yeah, Fabe was where most of my later parks were based off of, like, it's just an incredible park. Abandoned and turned into a ruined lab-themed Compy exhibit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, his channel was great. I don't know what diamond level spawn it. Well, yeah, he was like, the man was like getting his PhD or something. It was absolute mad lad. Yo, Lurkeet! Yo, what's up, my dude? I was just talking about you earlier. I was saying I need to get a bunch of the people I know who did Dino stuff, and when Fossils eventually updates, make like a server and just get everyone on board for it. Make some parks together or something. Cause man, dude. Speaking of which, for those of you who don't know who Lurkeet is, go check his channel out because, my God, those are some incredible builds. Like, absolute legend in terms of build quality. Like, just some insanely good-looking park builds. Man. Get out of there. Why is this one villager still here? Like, remove thyself from the premises, villager. Where am I? Give me a second, I need to respond to something. All of diamonds that you're hiding. It's, I don't remember what it's called. It's just so horrifying I can't even spell it. It's basically, right? It was, it's like basically a Lovecraft monster, and it was terrifying. Anyway. What is going on? You're waiting for Fossils and Archaeology's 1.16 update? Same, bro. Same. I want that to come. How's everyone been? I think most people... I think we've been okay. I'm stressed. I'm almost done with uni, so that's it's wild. Almost finished. Wait, what am I supposed to... Oh, I need the flask thingies. Oh, all of them got used. That's right. You know what? We'll just start making these things. There we go. Brilliant. Hello. Goodbye. We're gonna go see if the Pachycephalosaurus hatched yet. Wait, what are you talking about? What mod is this you're talking about? Is this some other, dinosaur mod or something? Oh, it's about the new Fossils and Archaeology team. We'll see. I mean, it's not like Fossils is, like, big or anything. We'll see what happens. I think it'll eventually come out. I mean, I think it's got more of a chance with a new team than it does with the old, well, at least with the old coding team. I mean, let's be real here. Alex stopped coding it like years ago. Which is, you know, unfortunate. Okay, is this just never gonna hatch? We're sitting here until it does. Because I'm bored. And I want to see a dinosaur. And if it doesn't hatch, I will, probably... What will I do? But probably just spawn one in so we get a dinosaur. Oh yeah, I've been... I mean, that's really the thing, right? It looks like a lot of work is happening, and that's nice to see, because I mean, under a lot of the previous team, we got like what, even on the Discord, we got like one update every 3 months. So the fact we're actually seeing progress being made, I think it gives me a lot more hope than in the past. Yeah, it'll be really nice to have it. Oh, I've missed the mod. It's been too long. It's been too long. I want to actually be able. Most of all, actually, I just really want the new water physics plus doing an aquarium with that would be so dang amazing. So dang amazing. How long is this going to take? New Jurassic Craft update won't be stuck behind a paywall. I mean, if they've done it for this long, I doubt that's going to change. I could be wrong, but I kind of doubt it. That being said, if I'm honest, it doesn't really bother me whether or not they do. Still won't play it. Because it's just not very good most of the time. Also, I don't know, again, this is filling me with such nostalgia having an exhibit like this. It just, it's so old, and it's so wonderful. Yeah, well, if you want my honest opinion, right, on why I don't think prehistoric fauna would really replace fossils, it's, you guys made a very different mod. You guys made one more based on, like, actually going to the past and doing things, not cloning dinosaurs and making a park. I mean, your mod is really cool, and you can make some cool parks with it, but it's not meant for that, it feels like. It feels more like it's meant to be an adventure mod, more in the vein of, like, you know, Twilight Forest or something like that. Something where you go, or the Aether, where you go and do something in a different place, not, you know, come back and bring all that here and then do all the stuff with that. But I mean, I think in a lot of ways it's better to do at least something slightly different than when Fossils did, because I mean Fossils was the whole dinosaur scene here for so long that every single mod has been based on, so it's good to have a different mod. Oh man, ow. Jurassic World Reborn. Oh, that was the mod I played. That was the mod Ave worked on for a little while before he left, because that mod was a dumpster fire. Okay. Is there just not going to be a dinosaur hatch? Come on! Hatch! Hatch, little dinosaur, hatch! Right, let me look at something really quickly. Well, that is true. It is very free, and that is better. Discarda. Yeah. I forgot I have that. I don't remember who made it so that noise played every time I relaunched Discord. Okay, what the heck? What the heck was that? Anyway, years of it being like Twilight Forest for a while because it would make everything too awesome, bro, nonsensical, and disrespectful to the paleontology. Well, I'm not meaning like add in the bosses and stuff, but I mean it's not in the same genre as Fossils. It's in that genre of, it's a dimension exploration mod. So it's an adventure mod, not a park building mod. Yeah, it has similar hatching condition to turtle eggs, and it's been here forever. Well, I'd say you go halfway. Maybe put a bit more adventure in, but make like a special dimension for that. Like you could do something more like, if you wanted to embrace more of the adventure side at some point, you could do something like, say, Primeval, right? And just have like some futurish kind of dimension where maybe there are dinosaurs and weird mutant creatures from the future and all sorts of stuff like that. Like, I think that could be an interesting way to kind of adapt that in, because you've already got the whole time travel angle, so you could do something like that. And I don't think too many people would complain. Oh. It made a noise. What does that mean? Does anyone know what the sound means? Because I don't know. I'm very confused. It's definitely progressing now. How many times does it have? Okay, I'm gonna actually look up how they had. Minecraft turtle eggs. Hatching. Oh my gosh. That is annoying. Well, it's still taking a while. Well, let me see, where am I? Where are we? All right, I guess do we sleep? Do we? All right, you know what? You know what? I want to see something. I'm getting a dinosaur one way or another, and I will get myself a dinosaur. Boom. I can't wait anymore. I need to do other stuff, and I can't wait here forever for there to be a dinosaur. Oh no. Oh no, you're not attacking me, right? Oh, he is. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Now we have a dinosaur. Okay. Do I like cheating? Absolutely not. But, yeah, I don't want to wait another, like, 45 minutes for it to hatch. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I like fossils and archaeology, because I'm like, oh, I just have to sit here for, like, 2 minutes, and then it hatches. Oh, she could break down the wall. Let's hope it doesn't. Oh, is it only going to be aggro towards me? Like, if I run over here, is it just gonna... Oh, they're just insta-aggro. Oh, whoa, okay, that does a lot of damage. All right, well. Screw block breaking. Yeah, no. So I always turn that off in fossils and archaeology, because I don't want to build it. Man, I remember back in the day when the only blocks you could build a T-Rex exhibit out of were like iron and obsidian. And that was or iron bars, and that was the worst thing in the world. It was so bad. It was just some really terrible looking exhibits. Luckily, you can turn that off. And, yeah, that's probably the best thing they ever did. Alright, get out of here, buddy. Oh, I forgot I threw stuff in there. Alright, well, we got this. We can throw in some stuff and just see if we've got any other animals. We'll find out. A bone? Yeah, it did make Rex exhibits really, really ugly, but hey. Oh, we got a Sethicanthus. That's cool. Da, 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 da. Is that another Argynthus? No, it's a Belzebufo. Okay. Something else we already have. Another Ammonite. Okay, okay. Wait, what types of fossils are there? Shell shard. Okay, so we got that. Is it just random drops from Amber for some of these? Okay. Well, nothing terribly interesting, but some new stuff. Yeah, absolutely agree. Well, it's been almost 4 hours, so I think we're probably gonna end it here. We did get a dinosaur, so, you know, that's progress. That is very much progress. Imagine I run back over there, and because I spawned it in, the dinosaur doesn't exist anymore. I would probably lose my mind. Oh no. Oh, it is there. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see it. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. Phew. I have just realized though, if this thing is going to be hyper aggro to me, right? I very, very, very much doubt I will be able to build a new enclosure or upgrade its enclosure without it trying to kill me, which could be difficult, but we'll worry about that next time. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna head off. I did go for a bit longer than I was kind of expecting, but yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, Tux, I'm trying to organize a Civ game, so yeah, if you're free some weekend or something, we totally got to do another Civ game. Maybe I'll record that. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, thank you guys. It's been great. It's been fun to come back for a little bit. Hopefully, I'll stream this again somewhat soon, and we can have fun with that. Anyway, until next time, guys. See ya.